Respect, respect. Welcome to Let's Talk Like Adult, the nighttime version. Respect, Jay. Respect to my little sister together, Jay Wilson, my brother, my Whitput Council brother, Silverback King. Y'all can come up when y'all get ready. But this, oh, you still at work? I've got that. I've got you started at this week, but it's like this right here. When is Tasha K gonna learn? Trying to start money for these celebrities, defaming their name. Remember, she got sued by Carter B. She got sued by Carter B. And guess what now? Kevin Hart is suing YouTuber Tasha K and his former assistant for extortion and defamation following bullshit among cheating speculation. Hmm. So the assistant, what did she have to gain out of fame, notoriety, trying to start money from Kevin Hart? Respect Pam. So why are you gonna try to start money? You was his assistant, and I know he had you sign a non-disclosure contract, and you breached that contract. And when is Tasha K gonna learn that you cannot go around doing that to people, defaming their name, and try to start money from them? I'm going to read what the Atlanta Black Star had wrote, okay? Comedian Kevin Hart has filed a extortion and disciplinary lawsuit against YouTube personality Tasha K after first sending the blogger a cease and desist letter on November the 22nd. He sent her a cease and desist letter on November 22nd. sent it to her November 22nd. That's the week of Thanksgiving. So when a person send you a cease and desist letter, you should be smart enough to stop. You should be, but other people are not smart enough. Obviously, she wasn't smart enough to stop. That's why she got sued by Cardi B. The controversial blogger for born this her name. She want to be out there. She want to be a star, so she want to be a star. The blogger born Latasha Kibi is accused of trying to extort the upside after for $250,000 for threatening to publish a scandalous interview with his former assistant Misha Shakes. Hart reportedly first sent the blogger a cease and desist letter in November, advising her that he would not pay the $250,000 he asserts. One of her representatives requested to squash the interview. The sit down with Shakes claimed Hart, who was previously involved in a cheating scandal while his wife, Inaka Hart, was pregnant, is a serial cheater and gambler. You have already engaged in criminal conduct and treacherous act that would entitle Mr. Hart to monetary damages against you should he elect to commence civil litigation regarding this matter, read the letter. According to the blast, to the extent that you do not cease and desist now, your liability for such monetary damage will increase, as will your exposure to criminal penalties. So his lawyer sent you the letter, and you thought he was playing. That's what I call a dumb person. Don't have no sense. You so want the views, want the attention that you still went on ahead and did what you did. And then, just like a wife that his wife is forgave her husband following the 2017 cheating scandal after he offered a public apology online. According to her husband rep, Dante Mills, someone from his team was contacted by another individual who was affiliated with Tasha K. The Ride Along Actors team also reportedly informed the police about alleged extortion attempt and told investigators that she threatened to release the interview, which supposedly includes scandalous assertion against Hart, the claim states. Some people is so starved for attention and starved for some content, they would do any old thing try to get content. Go to get Kevin Hart's assistant and interview her and threaten to release the tape of the interview. She should get sued. Respect it just ETV. Should get sued. Try to extort money from, see, the assistant is dumb as I don't know what. What you got to gain out of now you gotta pay some money for the social inflation to Kevin Hart name. Along with Tasha K, which they told her to cease and desist and told her why and sent her the letter on November the 22nd. But her hard headed ass want to continue with that interview and then just want to threaten to release it. And it goes on, and it goes on to say Hart and his representative contacted police and did not pay the rest of that Kibi, who is Tasha K, was the man that read the complaint. Investigator was also directed to a teaser video that the blogger shared on YouTube and Instagram showing Shakes having a sit down for the show Unwind with the Tasha K. The video is captured explosive Kevin Hart PA tells all. Gambling addict, cheater, extortion, 4 million DUI payoff. She that star for some content that she risked her own try to expose somebody and extort money from them. Is that a real woman? Is that a real content creator that want to paint a picture of false narratives and stuff and go to the system try to get it? It is time for Hollywood to hear his story, especially this story, especially because a lot of people are locked in non-disclosure and they're not able to talk and protect themselves. Said Shay. But if you have to protect the person you're working for, where's your protection? Your protection, you look, you got a damn job. If you didn't want to try to protect that person, respect Armando Black. If you didn't want to protect that person and that confidentiality, you should have signed that piece of paper. You should have became his personal assistant. That's one. See, I don't fear for you. Then the personal assistant also said she also claimed that Hart played too much poker and twice impregnated an employee for Hart's company, Heartbeat Studio. She also claimed she once told his wife Enoch Kevin is cheating on you with a girl named Mix Morgan. She's his flight attendant. She's on his planes. You know what that sounded like to me? That Kevin Hart didn't show her no attention. Kevin Hart, she mad how Kevin Hart didn't allegedly he didn't get her none of the wood. That would sound like me. That she was just because she was getting the wood to somebody else, allegedly. And that what Tasha K want to sit down and interview this young lady for? Come on, give me a break. Hardy also sued Shakes for breach of contract for defaming his name after she signed a confidentiality agreement in 2017 and again in 2020 in exchange for $30,000 a year for 3 years. The suit states that her interview breached that contract due to false and defamatory statements regarding Hart and certain legal disputes in which he had been involved. That is crazy, ain't it? That is crazy. You mad at Kevin Hart for some reason. So you go to a person, Tasha K, who already been sued by Carter B, and try to expose Kevin Hart for what? Why? Because you mad because you were protected? Nobody told you to take that job. And nobody told Tasha K to put that information out there. And threatened to put it out there. And nobody told neither one of y'all try to start money for that man. Boy, they evil. Shakes, this is the PA, personal assistant. Shakes acknowledged that she and plaintiffs were, in fact, party to the NDA, but claimed that the agreement had unspecific loophole that she apparently contended would enable her to escape the consequence of her brazenly violating her promises to plaintiffs at a DNA and confidentiality agreement term. What loopholes did it have in there? I don't think that contract had any loophole. That didn't have no loopholes in it. You try to wiggle your way out of it, but you can't wiggle your way out of it. How you gonna wiggle your way out of it? You just got caught with your hand in the cookie jar and try to smear that man good name. And you're mad that he didn't give you the wood. That's the problem. The suit also points out Tasha K controversy. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back. Also points out. Hold on, I lost my spot. Hold on, go back. The suit also points out Tasha K's controversial history of posting defamatory and otherwise improper content regarding celebrities, such as her $4 million defamatory case against Cardi B. The Bodak Yellow singer sued her for falsely claiming that she worked as a prostitute, had an STD, and did hard drugs. Tasha K lost the case. That should tell her not to be doing stuff like that. She lost that case. But together, I understand that. But when the assistant signed a non, you already know how the non-disclosure NDA is, and you go sit down. See, one, I don't believe Tasha K because she did it to Cardi B, and she lost. She lost. Who cares what that man do? If his wife done forgave him, why should anybody else say anything different? Why should a person's assistant want to go do a sit down interview and, and deflame his name and try to extort him? Well, guess what? He probably did. Respect, Kevin. But thing is, Tasha K been put out there twice. Twice. Not once. This number two. This number two. This number two together. And I'm not saying I ain't said he is an angel. But when you learn from the first time, you know what the saying we usually say that doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same result is is a sign of insanity. She did it to Carter B. She got to pay some money to Carter B. She didn't learn her lesson then. Hey, she ain't learned a lesson now. The new lawsuit comes as Hart wife sparked speculation that her husband had strayed again after she shared an Instagram story of Christmas that said the level of ID I don't give a fuck I reached this year is crazy. Hart is a white man in 2016 and shares a 6-year-old, I ain't gonna read their name, a 3-year-old. Hart also has two children with ex-wife, Tori, 18-year-old and a 16-year-old. He is suing Tasha K, her company, Key B Studio LLC, and Shake for civil extortion and evasion of privacy. Tasha K is also being sued for intentional interference with contractual relations. Yeah, she that stupid. Together, she is that stupid. Brazil to me, she is that stupid. I'm gonna ask you together. I'm gonna ask you this question together. All right, I'm gonna ask everybody in the chat this question. If you have been sued for defamation and extortion and you lost the case, would you go back and try to do it again? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would. I wouldn't do it again. Especially after being sued. What in what in her mind possessed her to go back and do it again? So you trying to tell me the ex personal sister of Kevin Hart persuaded her to spread bad things about her? We know everybody in this country, in this world, is they'll do something in their life they regret doing. But some people learn from their lessons. Some people don't do it again. But why in the world you want to go back and try to start money for this man? I'm talking about Tasha K and the personal assistant Shakes. When you know some of the stuff you going to be saying is not going to be true, and you plus you sign a DNA, and you talk about and the personal assistant somebody there's some loopholes in there. Give me a break. See, think about it. It might be some of that contract that you sign say you can't disclose nothing at all for 3 years, but you broke that contract before the 3 years was up. Then Tasha Case want to hop on it. She got to be the dumbest woman alive. She got to be the dumbest woman alive. To go fall back in that hole again. I don't feel sorry for her. And I don't feel sorry for that person's assistant. They get what they get. That means you need to leave these damn celebrities alone and get you some real content. If you're gonna mess with talk about celebrities, get the real information. Get the celebrity on your show and ask them questions. That's all you got to do. But no, you don't want to do that. You want some scandals. And that gonna be your downfall right there, Tasha K. You want some scandal. And you try to start money for $250,000 for this man. Come on. Say it ain't so. We're gonna go to a commercial break. Anybody want to come up here and say what they want to say? Come on. And we would talk about it. And I would talk about it a little more. Mm, Probably sometime next week to see what else develops out of it. And guess what? I'm gonna sit back and watch and see how dumb she really is. Here's a commercial.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl. Together we bring change production. I made a smoke tray. Look at this. I don't want to show too much of my mess, but yeah, it's a smoke tray. So, you guys, with that being said, don't forget to hit that like button, that post notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel where I'll be updating, you guys on the things that I'm making. Okay? Have a great one. Bye. Oh, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys.
Mm,
Welcome to the Commission Art Team, where creativity meets innovation. Our AI-powered designs redefine storytelling with charisma and wow factor. No more waiting endlessly for designs. Our AI at the Commission Art Team crafts tailor-made artwork in moments. Join trendsetters leveraging AI-driven design to elevate visuals, captivate audiences, and stand out digitally. From striking logos to captivating intros, unleash unparalleled creativity with the Commission Art Team. Experience the future of creativity. Elevate your brand with AI-powered artwork by the Commission Art Team, where your vision becomes our mission.
we are back. I want to get y'all take on this. Why do Tasha K keep putting herself in these positions with these celebrities, with these, and then bringing somebody else in the fold like his personal assistant? Why? Can anybody tell me why she does that? Why do a personal assistant does what they do when they get mad at the person they talking about? Respect Kiwi LA. It doesn't matter he got busted cheated, but he apologized to his wife. See, what people fail to realize is that, yeah, cheating is wrong, but if his wife forgave him, then, well, guess what? It is what it is. But it don't give you the right to try to extort money from that man. Don't give you the right to, uh, 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 especially if you sign a DNA, try to spread his bad name, spread his good name through the mud after his wife accepted him back. Especially to a woman that already got sued for $4 million from Carter B. But the thing about it is, nobody knows for sure. But I'm talking about what's happening now. She, this is the question I got. If you're gonna do a story on a celebrity, make sure you have the facts. That's why I said, go and get the celebrity and bring them. Go get the celebrity spouse and at the same time interview them. And find that person that he's allegedly cheated with. See, when you said, when people say he cheated, she cheated, what the proof at? We're dealing in facts. It's a fact that Tasha K been sued by Carter B. That's a fact. It's a fact that his wife forgave him for all what he done. That's a fact. It's a fact that his personal PA, his personal assistant, Shakes, signed that non-disclosure contract, and another one in 2020 that she broke that contract. See, but yeah, allegedly there is a tape. But if there is a tape, I guarantee you nobody gonna release it. Cause guess what? They gonna wind up get sued too. Cause if you cheat on your spouse, husband or wife, girlfriend or boyfriend, or they cheat on you and you forgive them, would you give a rat's but what everybody else say? I wouldn't, cause if I forgave that person, guess what? You know, that's all. Let's go to a new beginning. The question is, do the personal assistant Shakes or Tasha K had a right to try to start money for the man? Do anybody have a right to extort money for anybody? Because they know something about that person. If you think it, if you think it right to extort somebody because they know something bad or whatever about that person, put a one in the chat. I want to see some. If you think it's not right to extort money for somebody because you know something, know a little secret from them, put a two in the chat. Because we are all humans. We all make mistakes. Just think about all the things that somebody could have did or stored the money for us for some stupidity or something that we did, our mistakes we made. Would that be fair? Would that be fair? That wouldn't be fair at all. See, added together, one, he already had a lawyer. They sent a cease and desist letter to her November the 22nd. And the proof is that she did it to Carter B and lost. When somebody send you a cease and desist letter, and it's from your lawyer, and you don't heed about it, by it, and you still go on pursue it, and ask for $250,000, where they gonna get you? And Carter B said the same thing, and did her the same way. She wanted, she wanted to be, what, a TMZ? What would they feel realize? What she feel realize TMZ go do their homework. See, one, this ain't the only news out. This ain't the only news that's reported this. They've been reported big time. See, what's up? And hold on, see, so see, one, I'm gonna tell you why I believe what I believe. Cause she tried to do it to another celebrity. It didn't work out. So she found a distraught woman who used to work for Kevin Hart and used her to get an interview. I bet you go. I bet you if you go to that, I bet you go to her channel, you ain't gonna see that video up. I guarantee you won't see that video up. That interview, I guarantee you won't see it up. Let go check. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out. If I'd be on her YouTube channel, if I'd be on her YouTube channel, I'm gonna look it up. Go look it up. Let go look it up. We all gonna go look it up. She's supposed to have put it out. She supposed to have put it out. Respect my sister. Respect.
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 That's what's on. Truth.
What you say?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
How you
How
doing?
you doing?
I'm doing good. See,
We
I
can
look at it. I see. Everybody like, what the proof? What the proof? This ain't the first time Tasha Kato had got caught in a scandal with a celebrity and got sued.
yeah,
You
that's
see,
true.
That's true.
Carter B. See what I'm saying? Then I want to ask you this question: When when a personal assistant, anybody that worked for, just say like the Rock, anybody like that, as a personal assistant, they sign a DNA, right?
It's an
It's an
Indian.
Indian.
NDA. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. And is and his ex PA personal assistant said it was a loophole in there somewhere. Which I don't believe it was a loophole because you already know how lawyers is.
Well,
Well,
in
in
actuality,
actuality,
Yeah,
there
there
can be loopholes in NDAs, and also there is expiration dates on NDAs. So if she
so
said it's a loophole, there could be a loophole. It's
could
not.
it's
be.
not.
Yeah, but she had signed another one in 2020. It all depends on when she did that interview with Tasha K. And from my thing is, from what I well, from what I read, also if I read. his lawyer sent her a cease and desist letter on November 22nd, and she kept going with it. See what I'm saying? So you keep pushing your luck. People gonna fight back. You see what I'm saying? I don't look. I don't care what he did. I care what he did, but his wife forgave him, so that's all good. You see what I'm saying? If you keep doing it and his wife keep forgiving, hey, oh well. That's for them to work out. But you trying to exploit them and use his ex personal assistant for it. So now you got her in trouble too. Now I don't know about anybody else. If somebody sent me a cease and desist letter, oh I'm shit. Hey, I'm not touching that no more. You see, feel what I'm saying? I'm not touching that no more. But I'm trying to see if that video was she did she put it up or not. That's what I'm trying to see.
You're not gonna
You're not
find
gonna
the
find the
video.
video.
I know. I
No,
know.
not that she took it down. Tasha K has her own app called Tasha K Live. And so certain things she puts on YouTube, like she'll promo on YouTube. She'll give you like 13 to 15 minutes of a clip to get you engaged. And then for certain celebrities, she won't post the actual footage on YouTube. She'll only do like a short or a clip to get you interested, and then she will air it on her own app, which is Tasha K Live. So that one is not on YouTube; it's on Tasha K Live, and you have to pay to watch that interview on her app. I almost did a car chronicle on this. So it's funny that you brought this up because I almost did a car chronicle. I almost did it today. But I let it go. So I'm pretty familiar with this situation.
But you know something? It's kind of funny you said that. You can't even find a promo on it. You can't even find a promo on channel on it.
Oh, the
Oh, the
promo?
promo?
This ain't even on there.
I haven't
I
looked.
haven't looked.
I'm looking right now. I'm looking right now. Not on a video. It's not on the live. Not on the community wall.
This is what
This
she
is what
said.
she said.
You know what I'm saying? Tasha K, I've been watching Tasha K for a long time, since she was in her old place with a wine glass down in her basement in her first house. This is what she does. She is like Wendy Williams 3.0. And that's what she's shooting for. And we all know how Wendy Williams got down. Wendy Williams got down for the filth of it with every celebrity. And Tasha K is no different. Yes, this is, if what they said is true, I'm not too sure about it. If she tried to extort, then yeah, that was done. But there's no evidence. Yeah, the lawyer sent a cease and desist. Yes, TMZ, everybody else is, recounting what was said, that he supposedly got extorted by her. But this ain't the first time that Kevin Hart has said somebody tried to extort him. He said his best friends tried to extort him, and that turned out to be a lie.
But on the problem is, on the problem with that is right here. She didn't. She tried to do that with Cardi B.
She didn't try to extort me. The case with Cardi B was for defamation of character. Two different things.
But that what he was saying too. You see what I'm saying? So that is, he said extortion and defamation. You see what I'm saying? So it's one is defamation, one is extortion and defamation. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So Kevin Hart. So basically,
if she did, she trying to get a quick bag. You know what I'm saying? She owes Cardi B 3.4 million. They say 4 million, but it's 3.4 million. If she tried to do that and they can prove it, then she was trying to get a quick bag. Right now, she is in a Chapter 11, which is for her
For her.
company.
Bankrupt.
Yeah, bankruptcy Chapter 11, which is for a company. So she bankrupted her company. Says she only got 60,000. She only claims 60,000 annually of income. And so that when you file a business bankruptcy like that, a Chapter 11, that can last anywhere from 6 months to 2 years. So she's buying herself some time to get some money because it's not going to be wiped out. The judge said that they're not going to throw out the 3.4 million that she owes Cardi B, even though she's in this bankruptcy. That just gives her time to get that money. So right now, she's trying to push buttons of anybody she can because at the end of the day, whether it be positive or negative, she getting views off this. She already had 1.18 million subscribers on YouTube. She already has the app. She really just trying to me personally. I feel she's just trying to get her bag because she owes this money and she can't get rid of it. She's tried to get rid of it. She can't. She's already gone at DJ Academics. She's gone at Will and Jada. Will and Jada said that they was gonna sue her for the his personal assistant that said he called Will Smith and whatever dude's name is Dwayne Martin, butt breaking, and Jada was supposed to sue. They ain't sued. Tasha did that way. So she's just trying to get bags right now. I, and Kevin is known for this. Everybody know he be cheating. And like you said, his wife, as long as she ain't trying to divorce him, if she gonna stay with him, that's up to her. But I mean, at the end of the day, I just feel it's a money grab for Tasha. I don't know if she actually sent something trying to extort him or not. It did everything that I read is not showing proof of any type of extortion letter or extortion voicemail or phone call. So I don't know about the extortion part.
But you know so though, she keeps thing is I'm like this right here. You know you own this one with 3.4. Don't say file chapter 11. And you try to get money any way you can, but go about it the wrong way. You see what I'm saying?
It ain't the
It
wrong
ain't
way
the
to
wrong way.
her.
Not to her. Not to her. Not to her.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the
This is
business.
the business.
Go ahead.
This is the business that she's in. She's like TMZ. She's like Hollywood Unlocked, Wendy Williams. This is what they do. They push the envelope, as far as they could push it, and that's what she's doing. This is she the goat. She's the goat in this realm right now. It used to be Wendy Williams. Now it's her.
But at least with the week we had some professional helping her out. You see what I'm saying? Not just screwing stuff out there and see what stick. See
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
a lot of her stuff has stuck though. She the other Cardi B thing kind of got her. I think that was a personal thing with her between her and Cardi B, because she was Tasha K was quote unquote allegedly team Nicki Minaj. So I think she was going at Cardi B for Nicki Minaj, but nobody can really prove it. She just ended up taking the fall for it. But this is what she does. But she took down Derrick Jackson. We all remember Derrick Jackson and what she was saying on him turned out to be true. Very freaking true. You remember Derrick Jackson?
Yeah, but sometimes I don't know. I'd rather not see me. We already know what quote unquote these stars do and don't do. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna expose them. Do all your research on them so you won't get in their position. It's okay to do it, but make sure you got all your ducks lined in a row and make sure that the information you get is the right information. You want to be caught in the position. How many times have you seen Timothy get sued? How many times you seen Wendy Williams get sued?
They have
They
gotten
have
to.
gotten to.
I know they have, but how
Yeah,
many times? They
that's the
have.
issue though. That's
So
the
that's
issue
the
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
They built for
built
that.
for that.
When you built for that type of industry, that type of filth, that type of that type of tea, wine, whatever you want to say, Tasha K is built for it. She's just built for it. Wendy Williams was built for it. It's very few people that can, that's built for this. She like it. Just like sector, we got the people that love to roast. Certain people that love to roast in this sector, they built for it. They thrive off of it. That's how they get their bag. She is no different. This is how she get her bag. Did she take a wrong step with Cardi B? Obviously, she owed 3.4 million. But I don't know. This one with Kevin Hart, I just want to see how it plays out because we ain't seen no extortion letter. We just heard that she quote unquote allegedly extorted him.
Yeah, yeah. But thing about Wendy Williams, she had a big backer on her side, Fox.
Right. That's trying to get to that. You gotta start somewhere. And she's not doing bad. Like I said, she got 1.18 million subscribers on here. 1.18. She ain't no slouch.
I don't watch. I don't even watch. See, I didn't watch Wendy Williams. I didn't watch TMZ. You see what I'm saying?
Right. I watch them. It is what it is. Yeah, they got big backing behind her and behind them. But like I said, I think it's a lot of stuff that can be done that she's doing. She's pushing the envelope, and if you go to her page, she's still putting up content. She not stopping. So she's gonna do what she's gonna do. She got to get that money. She got to pay that money. She can't get around it. So she gonna push the envelope. If you owe 4 million and you ain't got it, like she say she ain't got it, you gonna try to get it because you can't wipe that off. You gotta pay it.
Yeah, I know she got a huge platform, but wouldn't it be significant to use that platform for something else?
That's not her. That's not her realm.
I know not her. I know it ain't her realm. But
that ain't her realm. She do. That ain't her. That ain't people come to see her for what she does. And if she stops that, she's gonna lose her subscribers. That's what she does. She can't no other way.
Cause she don't got. I look like she got too deep in it now. So guess what? We're gonna see what happened with her and Kevin Hart, and we're gonna see what happened to her on down the line.
Right.
Huh? Yeah. What's up, Kevin? What up? Yeah. I'm gonna say this right here. She gonna keep doing it, and somebody gonna get her good.
That's what I'm saying.
And
salute, Mondo.
And the thing is, TMZ still alone. And you see what happened when he went? She had a breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Until down.
Yeah. And how many bankruptcies is she gonna have to file?
Probably how.
And how many of them George gonna say, "Hey, I don't care how long you file the bankruptcy, when it get over, you still gonna have to pay it."
Exactly.
Do you want to? I'm like this right here. I know she do. That's her job. What she do, she got a big platform, all of that. Would you want to put yourself in that position? Would you want to put your family in that position?
No. Because you risk too much.
Yeah, and then on top of that is, what if their family would feel some type of way and start looking you up, find out where you live at, and just sitting there waiting on
you. R. Kelly has threatened her. She put out stuff on R. Kelly. That's the reason why they say that's the reason why R. Kelly went to jail. That they finally, went after him the way they went after him. They had those what was it? What was those dang? I did a couple of videos on that R. Kelly situation, but they tried to get her on those two little shows that they did about R. Kelly, Surviving R. Kelly. Wasn't Surviving R. Kelly? They
Yeah.
reached out to for a lot of that stuff.
But you know what? But thing is, who all when that went down with R. Kelly, everybody was talking about it. So she was with the rest of the crowd.
But she had certain information. She had an actual corrections officer that forwarded her, that fronted her a lot of his conversations.
See, and see that right there gonna get that correction officer if he or she's still there and her in trouble.
In the country.
I think she got fired, or he got fired. No, I think it was a female. She got fired.
See, and that's the thing. Why you keep putting yourself in hot water? Sometimes you're gonna have to sit back and like, okay, let me get the right information. And sometimes you know how some people like that correction officer and that person assistant Kevin Hart, they want to be seen.
Yeah, that's it.
And what Tasha K failed to realize is that people going to use her.
Exactly.
And because they know she like this type of stuff. And it I look at this. I look at it like this right here. If one person did that, I'm not gonna go back and do something else. And I got paid it 3.4 million. I already filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy. I don't care that have my platform, whatever. Guess what? Yeah, there's some people that love it, but you have to explain to them, hey, I got to cool off a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to do that.
She's not. She ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? She gonna keep pressing it to, you know what I'm saying, to totally backfire.
And you know how it gonna backfire? She gonna have a breakdown, or somebody she gonna wind up in jail. Cause doing that right there, yeah, it's good. It's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good.
Yeah. That's the point.
But sometimes you gotta take a look. Like I said, sometimes you gotta take a look at yourself.
Yeah.
How you live? How you see? And I look at TMZ, Whitney Williams shows like that, and what Tasha K does. I wonder how are they living their life.
Probably not as think.
How are they sleeping at night time?
They can't sleep. You can't sleep. No.
and what if it was turned around on them?
They move.
Especially with these paparazzi running around here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm like this, man. We're gonna see how this play out, cause this a fresh story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this is a fresh story right here, and we're gonna find out who's right. We're gonna find out who's wrong.
Yeah. But like you said, if his wife cool with it, and she tired of hearing about it, I mean, the rest is the way it's gonna go. But if it come out the same way and she lose that one, I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's how I see it. Because you know if she don't win, they gonna be on her neck for that. We might not.
Yeah. Respect to Raiders mama. Okay. I'm gonna read what Raiders mama said. She giving us the update. E. She said Raider had a checkup today. He is doing great in the 7th percentile for his age, but he was for the last checkup. So growing good. Thank y'all for the prayers and love.
That's a blessing.
Isn't that high power good? Hey, thank you for the update. Respect K9 ATL. What you been hiding at? You been in the bushes. And your co-host said he at work right now, so that's why he ain't up here.
Oh, Silverback?
Yeah.
No worries.
At least he'll be busy, so that's a good thing.
Right.
Hey, E, and when I talk to Silverback tomorrow or today, y'all popping. Y'all are popping.
Yes. Salute to Kate. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Oh, our young man from LA, from South Central, Keyway LA was in here earlier. E.
I saw him in here. He coming. Pop in.
Yep. But I seen that. I'm like, wait a minute here. When I see when you said it was what you said was that 5 something. I'm like, wait a minute here. I go back and look at it like 800. I'm like, wait a minute here. I like that was a great live.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Everybody participated. I can't take the credit. Me and Silverback can't take the credit. Everybody was up there. The whole wolf pack was up there. So it was all good.
I was gonna jump in it, but I was like, no.
I know you was up there and then you jumped down. I was like, where you go?
You doing the test. I said I just gonna come up there for the test part. I didn't know you wanted me up there with the rest of the crew. It
just popped. It went into a totally different direction, but it was still on topic. But everybody started coming up, so it actually turned. It is great content. It was great content.
Because when you said single, I was like, I can't say that.
You're like, I can't say that.
No, I can't.
But you don't so it that what you call content. You know, we all had different set of opinions.
Yeah, everybody had different opinions. Cause y'all had me down up there. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all had me down, man.
Him and Mondo was going at it back and forth, the great debate.
No, when everybody's talking about relationships and whatnot.
Oh, was you still there? Oh, I think you left.
I left, but I was listening. You know what I'm saying? I was listening, but I wasn't there. But I was listening on my TV.
Okay. Yeah, that was epic.
But that one thing about us over here, you could probably agree with this, that we can have a debate and joke about it, laugh about it, and hey, go on, hey, here we go, back to the next one.
Because when it went that way, I seen D2 put rabbit hole in the chat. I said, I already know where it's going. I already know.
Hey, y'all should know me by now. You know I'm gonna throw some questions out there that off the wall anyway.
Yeah, D2.
What'd you say, E?
You forever pushing the goalpost.
Look, like I said earlier today, I want people to think. Start using their head sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Cause I come and say this and say that. You can say this, say that, and everybody can be in agreement. But sometimes you got to throw a little curveball in there and make people think. But hey,
content.
Oh, that was good content. But guess what? It still went back with what y'all were talking about anyway. Relationships, right?
We took a long road, a high road, a winding road, but yeah, we ended back up on the topic at hand.
Yeah, it went a whole different way. I ain't gonna front. It did.
But I seen it like, wait a minute, let me talk about this right here. But like you said, Kevin, we're gonna see what this road gonna end up at.
Yeah.
I doubt it. goes too far with it. I doubt it. That's just my personal opinion. But I know you said the truth. What about her family? Her husband is her manager. Her husband fully knows what's going on. That is her manager. That is her partner. That Kibi production is her and him. He knows all too well what she's doing. He's all for it.
But you know what? I wonder what he's saying behind closed doors when she ain't around. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, hey, look, hey, you know what he probably saying, don't you?
You owe you better find out how we gonna pay it. That's what he's saying. They
Yeah,
gonna have to run back to Africa because that's where he from. They gonna be. She already in Africa right now. They got visas. They gonna have to run back to Africa if they can't make this money.
Well, she put that on herself.
She did. I mean, I'm not saying she didn't with Cardi B. She pushed it a little bit too far.
She should have left it alone and let it be. She wouldn't be in the predicament she in.
But I don't think it was justified for $1 million though. That's just my personal opinion because Cardi B got a mouth on her too. She
Oh
didn't.
yeah, Cardi B can talk, yeah.
Yeah, she didn't drag people to the field. She didn't had a female jump because the girl was supposedly sleeping with Offset. You know what I'm saying? She got her own crosses to bear. So for them to charge her $4 million, that was a little bit too much. Should she have been found guilty for it? Probably so. But you can't say that Cardi B ain't did some similar things to other people.
Yeah, she has, but I think she had in her defense, I think she had good lawyers to get her through all those situations.
Yeah,
So
great lawyers.
yeah.
Tasha K. lawyer, I don't know where she found that help in a Cracker Jack box or whatever. 'Cause
yeah. I know what he. I know she found that lawyer in the cornfield.
she found it somewhere. What's his name? Have you ever seen Lead Attorney? Lead
Yes.
Attorney on here.
Yes.
He did a whole breakdown because he sat in the courtroom while this whole thing was going on, and he talked so raggedy about Tasha K's lawyer. He was talking about the judge was even, clowning Tasha K's lawyer. Whoever that woman was, she, like I said, cornfield, Cracker Jack box. She definitely didn't have the right attorney, but to go up against Cardi B, that's for sure.
All I'm gonna say is she just had to find the lawyer that she could right now because the debt is she in right now, she ain't got time to be playing. So
I'm quite sure she done learned her lesson. If she come with
we'll
that
see.
same one, she dumb as hell.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll
That's all
see.
I'm saying. We'll
But
see.
Yeah.
she did
And,
the good thing, and Jada and them threatened. We ain't heard nothing more about no lawsuit with Jada and Will with the one she dropped with Will's assistant, and that was defamation. You talking about Will got caught? He walked in on Will and Dwayne Martin butt breaking. And he was breaking it down blow by blow, and nothing happened. Jada Pinkett Smith threatened to sue, but she ain't sued. Ain't no lawsuit. So we gonna see.
hey, see, in that case, it don't no lawsuit that we know of yet.
Mm.
We gonna see.
Yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, why do us as humans put ourselves in a situation like that? I don't care for clicks and views. I don't see how I wouldn't jeopardize anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I couldn't do it.
I
You
can
know,
do it.
be true. I
Hmm.
understand why you wouldn't do it, but she in a totally different business. That's that business. That's what they do.
Yeah, and that's why sometimes you're gonna wind up paying out your pocket and filing bankruptcy.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it is what it is.
Yep.
How you doing?
I'm good. Got a little cold, but I'm all right.
Oh Lord, you do sound a little confused today.
And where you get
Yeah.
it from? Nephew? You get it from nephew?
No, it was raining, then it got hot, then it started raining. Sorry.
What y'all think? What Jay Thomas just said?
Tasha K has sued. She only goes at black men and women. Eh, I don't. I mean, if she deserves to be sued, sue her for the right reason. Like I said, I didn't disagree with her being sued over what she did to Cardi B. But I
Right.
mean, we have Adam 22 is for, well, not Adam 22 do white people, but you got your white commentary for, white folks, and then you got, black folks that do this. I mean, it is what it is. It's all separated.
Yeah,
I ain't been on
yeah.
here.
But you know me, I go after both. I don't cut no corner.
No,
D
he
True,
don't.
D True. The only problem I have is like when Kevin Hart, he was on the airplane banging some woman, and his best friend was not even on the airplane. He was nowhere near, and he pretty much ruined this guy's life. You know, this guy had a lot of endorsements, so those endorsements were snatched from him because Kevin Hart said that this man was extorting money. His lawyer also sent extortion letters, and then by the end of the day, they all went to court and came to find out the guy kept saying, I was not there, I was not there. And Kevin Hart, because of his celebrity status, he was like, yes you were, yes you were. So finally the guy was able to get, the itinerary and everything that he needed to find out that he was nowhere near on the airplane, nor did he ever extort money. So this is something that Kevin Hart does, especially when he who's around on his wife. He doesn't want to get busted. Yeah, she may forgive him, but if you got a history of doing this, your credibility is shot with me.
Yep. And that's his. That was his best friend, right? I remember that. That was the best friend, right?
Yeah,
That
the guy lost all kinds of
he lost
endorsement. People were
everything.
threatening his life, and the lawyer was steady. And then the lawyer felt so bad when he found out that Kevin Hart lied. The man lied on him. This man lost a lot of money behind Kevin Hart lies. And I don't believe that Tasha K, knowing that she has this lawsuit, I don't think that she would be dumb enough to extort money because for one, show me the letter, the email, the let me see the videotape, whatever you have to prove that Tasha K did this to you. He's known for doing this. He's always doing this. He's just a and this is I don't know him, but this is something that he's done over and over again. If he doesn't agree with you, he'll say, "Oh, D Truth is trying to extort me." And you be like, "What?" Negro, I didn't say no, I didn't try to do nothing. So just because she has that case with Tasha K, don't mean that she would do that. But you got to remember too, D True, Tasha K ain't looking for these people. These people are coming to her and
Yep.
wanting the interviews. It's not her
Yep.
looking for them.
But you didn't hear what I said. She let these people set their ass up for to get in this situation.
So what? That's not life though.
Hey,
If she
look
wants to
here.
give up all
Hey,
her money,
I'm
that's
like this right
her.
here. I'm like this right here. Even Kevin Hart is either whatever he did, whatever. But who to say we can't say she is, we can't say she isn't, can we?
Okay, but you can't say that she did it because see what happens if a person does something wrong, you if they something else come after that, you're already prosecuting her, and that's not fair. Like you said in the beginning, you need to just wait and see because what if this is another situation where he did this to his best friend? Then it's like, okay, what is Tasha K going to do? You know what I'm saying? Is she going to turn around and sue him? The girl that did that interview and she knew she wasn't supposed to talk, that should be on her. That should be on
Yep.
her. Period.
Yep.
That's her fault. She broke the
But think
contract,
about it.
not Tasha K.
But think about it. When if Tachi said I will put it out there, you know what I'm saying? And if the girl they see it out, okay, okay. But guess what? You can still be celebrity gossip. You see what I'm saying? You can still be celebrity gossip without putting yourself in that type of situation.
But that's what they do.
Yeah.
So you
Eh,
can't be sitting here being all weak and everything like that. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that she extorted him. I think he's pissed off, just like when he got busted having relations with that woman on the airplane. I think we're going to see another situation and he's going to quickly sweep it up under the rug. And if I was Tasha K, because you defamed my character and said that I was trying to extort money from you. Now I'm gonna come after you and I'm gonna sue you because you lied on me.
Yeah, but on the problem with that is, she still owe that other money.
So
Mhm.
what? I'm still
She,
owing
she,
that
she
amount of
can't do
money.
it.
Pay it off.
But think about it. I don't care about that. Everybody know Kevin Hart with a cheat, whatever. Allegedly. You see
It's
what
a
I'm saying?
legend.
Allegedly. So, and also, when let's take the story shot, defaming his name. You see what I'm saying? Although allegedly he did do what he did, this is not the
Okay, what
first
did she
time.
say about him?
See, it, look here. One,
No, no, no. What did she say about him?
it doesn't
That
matter
is
what she said.
defamatory.
It doesn't matter, does it?
No, what did Tasha K say herself that is considered defamatory?
Look, if I tell you something and you go back and repeat it, the same thing I told you, you did the same thing I did.
But did you say
If I say
you
so and
don't
so this right
know
here,
me, bro.
no, cause y'all don't want to. Yeah, you see,
No, you
one,
just don't like to be wrong.
no, it's not being wrong or right. You want to call Kevin Hart out for his shit, but they want to call Tasha K out for her
But we
bullshit.
all know that Tasha K is being sued just for that minor.
That's what I'm saying.
This is the situation. The truth, this
Huh?
is the situation. It don't. This ain't even about Kevin Hart and what he did. You know, as far as sleeping with other women, we all know.
But that what they made it out of be.
But
That's what she's trying to say.
okay, this is not. It ain't even about the women for Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart knows that his wife ain't going nowhere. He cheated on
Right.
her, for God's sake, allegedly. I gotta say allegedly, even though it was proven, but allegedly when she was pregnant. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He cheated on her when she was pregnant. She's still with him.
Allegedly.
He knows she's not going anywhere. It has nothing to do with Oniko. Okay, nothing. This has everything to do with he can't afford for this bad press again about his infidelities out there. He's just getting himself back out there from the last fiasco. And it's all
Exactly.
about money and losing money and deals. Has nothing
Right.
to do with his cheating at all. It ain't even got nothing to do with it.
But
Right.
but like I said, Tasha K can't afford it because she ain't got no big backing.
Okay, but
Exactly.
we all know that.
She can't afford it. Look, she ain't got no Fox or no NBC, ABC behind her.
It don't matter.
Yes, it does. That's what
It
Wendy
doesn't
Williams
matter.
TMZ had.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Truth. If you had a friend and every time he did some crazy stuff and all of a sudden he's like, oh, this person's trying to extort me, this person trying to extort me, and every time you turn around he's doing the same old stuff. Now Tasha K is an easy target right now because she is being sued by Cardi B because of what came out of her mouth. You know, so you're saying that she extorting money out of you. First of all, if I'm gonna extort you, bro, I'm gonna try to get that whole 4 million so I can pay Cardi B off. I'm not gonna ask you for no 250,000. So now let's find out. Let's say we find out that he lied, like he did on his best friend, and they went through that court proceeding for over a year and something. If I was Tasha K, and if Tasha K, you ever listen, baby, make him pay you so you can pay Cardi B and be done with it.
Okay, let's flip that now. Let's flip that now. Let's say that she did try to do that. Then what you gonna have to say?
Well, the proof we can see it
Yeah.
because his reputation is killed
It don't
because
matter.
he's known.
No. We ain't going about no
Detroit,
No, we're not going about
he's
reputation.
known
I'm tell you why we ain't going
for
about.
extorting money.
No, we're not going about reputation.
He's known for that though.
But she knows what she doing.
Okay, but she didn't tell
Hold
us
on,
and say he
but
handled the
she knows
cheating
for.
either.
Hold on. You want to go about reputation? You got to go by her reputation too.
See, but she knows this cheating stuff.
No. We finna,
Detroit, can
we're
you
not even
listen?
finna sit up and defend
You don't want to
Tasha K. What she
listen.
doing? See,
You
I
don't want
called
to
that.
listen.
Look,
You know what? You don't want to listen.
Kevin. Did I call it down the middle?
No,
Yeah.
Had I been
Yeah, you
calling it
caught
down
it
the middle?
out of the middle. You caught it out of the middle.
y'all better
See,
stop agreeing with him.
no, I said, this what I said. It don't matter. It don't matter what he did in the past. Is what's going on now.
Exactly.
It does matter.
No, it doesn't. It
If
going on
he
what
has a
nothing.
reputation of saying people are trying to extort him because he doesn't like the press that he's getting, that's not fair to anybody.
Okay, but keep the same energy with Tasha K is what he's saying. She has been proven to be slandering somebody else's
You
name.
can mute yourself,
So
please.
we not supposed to we supposed to admit what she did in the past and what she was legally found guilty of doing. We gotta excuse that part because it's Kevin Hart.
No, we
We're
ain't
not
got to excuse
excusing it.
nothing.
We're not
But what I'm
excusing
saying
it.
is, if she already got a legal battle and she knows that her mouth got her in trouble, a $4 million debt, don't you think you would be careful? Just like the guy came up and spoke about Will Smith and the things that Will Smith did. Jada Pinkett and Will Smith said they were going to sue Tasha K. Did they ever do it? Did they ever
Exactly.
sue his assistants? No,
Exactly.
they
No.
never sued. And Tasha K has some very
Okay, but we're
incriminating
talking
evidence
about
on them.
this person. You bringing up another situation.
It's
You
the
bringing up
same
But we're
Will
thing.
using it
Smith
as an
situation. We're
example.
talking about this. What she's doing right now is she's gaining monetarily off of this man's situation that affects his well being.
How do you
That's
know she's
why she's
gaining
getting the
monetarily?
extortion lawsuit filed against her,
That's
and
Kevin
Kevin
Hart's
Hart is going to win.
MO. That's
He's
what he
going to
does.
win.
So he should have won the
Getting
first lie.
extortion. The extortion case is based on them. The lawyer, his attorney said that she tried to extort him for 250K. That's where
Right.
the extortion came. She ain't trying to extort him with this whole little situation. They're saying she actually sent something, correspondent, verbally, email, text, I don't know. But they're saying we haven't seen anything. They're saying
Right.
that she tried to extort them for 250,000, or she was going to release this interview.
Well, if she
That's
did
what
that,
it
she's
is.
dumb.
But
If
I'm
she
tell
did
you,
it, she's dumb.
but I'm looking like this right here. One, you asked that question. That it is she stupid enough to do it again? You forgot to. You fail to realize did what she do. Yes, she dumb enough to release it. She's dumb enough to do stuff like this. What is core of her audience?
People that love Tasha.
There you
See,
go. Celebrity
we
got
gotta stop judging people. We gotta wait and see what happens. I want to see if there's a text message, email. I want to see if there's a letter. Now, what if there's no proof that he can prove that she's trying to extort him? Then what? All these
Anyway, what do
conversations
you
that
do
we're
then? What do
having
you
are
say
going to
then?
be in
Every
vain.
time
And
she go
we have,
live and speak on it, that's your proof right there.
but she didn't ask him for no money. She just
Like
said, "I'm
I
gonna talk
said,
about it
she's
today.
gaining
Give me some money."
monetarily. That's how that works. Y'all don't understand
No,
how
it
this works.
doesn't. No, it doesn't. He
All
said
right,
she
I'm
told
gonna
him
tell
to
y'all
give
how it's
her
gonna
that
work.
money.
I bet you he win that lawsuit.
Okay, if he do, then he do, and then that tells you what the justice system is. So that means I can
Nah, it
call
ain't
up
about the
and say
justice
that.
system. That's just the law. Don't do
So if
that.
I
Don't
call
push
up
the
and say y'all
goalposts
tried
back.
to,
That's the law.
no,
Wait,
that's
hold
stupid.
on,
No,
Jay.
it's not.
Jay,
No, it's
explain to
not.
me what you're talking about because she's gaining monetarily. Explain what you just said.
It's basically in your face. She's monetarily gaining off of this man character. That's it.
She's
But she didn't ask
monetarily
him for
getting
no
off
money.
the person that she puts out there for the filth of it, just as everybody else. TMZ. So, are you going to sue TMZ when they do it? I mean, everybody's doing it. That's what is gossip. It's celebrity gossip. That's how
Right,
they make their paper. That's what it is. And
right.
some of the entertainers use it to their benefit to get
Yeah.
more money. So it's a game. So
And if
why,
she,
if you gonna sue her or drag her for the film, then you need to drag TMZ, you need to drag Hollywood Unlocked, you need to drag all of them, because all of them
yeah,
do this.
But
yeah,
the thing of it
And
is,
I agree.
they
She
got
should
high
sue
price
all
lawyers
those
too.
people.
right. Just
TMZ
like
and all of them.
just
It's
like
a business, but if it wasn't, if they didn't do it, somebody else is gonna do it. If nobody does it, then it's everybody watching. You tuned into it. I'm tuned into it. It is what it is. Whether it's good or bad, whether it's a negative press or a positive press, it is what it is.
right,
If you don't want to see it, don't watch it.
right. And if she's
uh,
getting money off of it, for the views, that's not extorting him. That's just getting paid for your views and reporting what you allegedly know or what the girl bought to you. So everybody that's monetized right now, if you go report on a story about Cardi B, so we supposed to get sued because we're gaining money? No,
She never said it was allegedly with Cardi B. That's why she got sued because she couldn't prove it,
that's
and
not
it
what
was
I'm
proven that she
saying.
don't
That's not
have
what I'm
herpes and
saying.
all that.
I'm using it as an example. You're doing stories on people, you're doing stories every day, and you're getting monetized. That's what pays your bills, and you're never asking them, oh, I'm about to extort. That's not extorting. That's making your money. You put a story out, everybody want to see it, everybody clicking on it, the views. Now you're getting paid. That's not extortion.
Let me ask you this, Jay. Am I pronouncing your name correctly, Jay? Is it Jay?
Yeah, you're saying it correctly. Go ahead, man.
So thank you. So say for instance, you in this business, you doing what Tasha K is doing. You get sued by whomever and you lose your case. You owe 4 million. Are you are and this is your business. This is how you make your bread and butter. This is how you feed your family. You've been doing this for 10 years. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna stop doing what you do and try to, create another career on the fly? Or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, because I'm not trying to go through another case like that. I'm not about to sit up there and
That's
do the same shit that
unrealistic.
got me sued the first time.
That's
Exactly.
unrealistic. You don't think that's unrealistic? This is how she makes her money.
No,
No,
it's not
it's not.
unrealistic because it's a just because I made 4 million off of not even put a number on what she made or whatever. Just because I made these the way I feed my family, I could go find another way to go fish. So if you like the way we think is like this, if this fishing well dry up, I could go to this fishing well and I'm gonna still be able to feed my family this way. I'm not gonna sit up there and do the same thing. That's it.
Well,
And,
that's you though. You know,
but
you made that smart decision. This is
but
what she does.
yeah, and the thing is, then that I ain't gonna say it's a smart decision for her, but us common folks that got common sense, like I said, common sense ain't common to some folks. You put your family, and yeah, her husband worked for her, right? Whatever,
Mhm.
whatever, whatever, hey,
Manager.
huh? Whatever job he do, whatever job he do, but that,
The job he did,
yeah, other job he do.
that's what he did. Have TV production. They have TashKay.com. They have the whole app that they created, that he created for her, so she wouldn't have to be on YouTube and dealing with YouTube drama on copyright strikes and fair use. So they created that app. He's done all that for her. He helped her.
Okay, that's all I want to know right there. And couldn't he go do something else and pull away like, sweetheart? Let's stay away from this a little bit. Let's go do something else. Cause we already got this other 3.4 million hanging on our head.
I mean, for some, it sounds good, as Armando would say. But I mean, in real life, you gonna go with what you know that's gonna generate the money quickest for you. This is generating the money quickest for you. I would do the same thing. I'm gonna go hook or crook. I'm just gonna go all out. If I'm gonna go all out, I'm gonna go out swinging. I mean, I know I messed up. I'm gonna course correct, but I'm still gonna. I'm gonna do what I gotta do because the bills gotta be paid. We gotta eat.
Yeah, and guess
And
what?
I would like to put that upon you. That sounds good. That sounds good. But in real life, I'm not about to sit up there and go sit up there and put something on somebody's name whenever I know my bank account ain't ready to play with those people.
Exactly.
I mean,
That's just real life.
we
Yeah.
can agree to disagree, but she ain't the only one, and not all of it is untrue. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of her stuff has been proven to be right. That's all I'm gonna
Exactly.
say. She got some missteps in here, but a lot of her stuff, a lot of her wine has been true. It has
Yep.
come true. Ain't no lies about it. So the Cardi B thing, like I said, I can see. I said she messed up. Was it worth four
Hmm.
billion? I disagree. But that's just my opinion. But she did mess up. That was a misstep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
See, feel like this right here. If you're gonna report on celebrity gossip, report on all of it. Report on all of it. If you're gonna report celebrity gossip, and like she what she doing, don't get the same skin folk. That's your that same skin is yours. Go after the other ones too.
right, but
Oh,
they're friends with
but
her. They
hold
trying
on, hold on, but hold on. I know why she ain't going after them. She don't want to, and she already know not to.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
right.
right.
it is.
You know what? Hey, if she do, she know what's gonna happen to her.
But they
But
come
they
to
come to
her.
her.
They schedule appointments with her. They ask for her to interview them, and that's how it
How it
happens.
happened. Yeah, and that what got her ass in this hot water now, don't it? They been getting her ass in hot water.
It's called
Okay.
depression.
Mm.
Well, I just like I said, I'm on the watch and I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna see because like I said, if you cry wolf one time to me, I'm not gonna believe you anymore. Because what
Because
he
what
said
he
his best friend through, that was sheer hell. That man went through sheer hell because he was mad. So if you got that kind of reputation or that kind of behavior, every time somebody says something about you that you don't like, you want to holler extortion, that's not cool. Find something else to say. Go after the girl that actually did the damn interview with Tasha K. Tasha K only did what she's supposed to do to make her money.
But
I
guess
want to
what?
see proof.
But think about it, she didn't say allegedly either.
I
See,
want to
I
see
want to.
proof.
Hey, but think about thing is though, she doing the same thing that got her in the hot water with Carter B.
Okay, I
And
want to
why
see
she
proof.
Why
only
she
do
only
that to
do that
people
to
that
people
look
that
like
look
her?
like her? There
I
you
want
She
to
go.
see
always do
proof.
that to
All I
us.
want
She
to
don't do
see,
that
all
to
I want to
nobody else.
see is proof.
I mean,
Nope.
she
That's
gonna.
all I'm
This is,
asking.
but that's. I, I I disagree with that statement. Everybody got their lane. If she, maybe she ain't interested in them other folk, the other skin folk, the
But
persuasion.
why do it to us? That's the point.
Because
Why
this
you
is
do it to people
know
that look
that
like you? At least be all the way around with it.
if
They
she know
coming
the
to
industry, she
her.
know the industry. If a person that knows rock music, hard rock, are they gonna come into the hip hop industry and try to report on the hip hop industry? No, they gonna go with
No,
hard rock because that's what they know. That's the industry. That's the people. They know the people. For them to
But
come
then,
in the hip hop is stupid because you don't know the game. You don't know the players. You don't know nothing about it. So you're
so
gonna
you
right.
stay
gonna
where you are. You're gonna stay in
stay
your
in your
lane.
lane. But you know what? I'm going to say this right here. We don't know. We don't know if the other skin folk came to her or not.
True.
If they did, she showed ain't putting that out there.
Nope.
Nope.
That part.
That part.
That's not black on her show. That's not melanated. She's had other
Let's
people
be 100.
she's
I'm
been
pretty
interviewed.
sure Tasha K get like a gazillion and one stories come across her desk. She only
All
put out
day,
the
every
ones
day.
that with certain names. Let's put it
Yeah,
that
the
way.
ones that's gonna pay, that's gonna get the view. That's what you got. That's what she's in the business for. You don't.
And that's why she going through what she going through now. Exactly.
I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that's what she does. This is the industry that she's in. If she get hit, if it turns out that there was one, then that's another L she gonna take. Yeah, it'll probably damage her. It'll probably do her wrong. I'm not saying I'm not saying that I'm like, if it was found out that she did try to extort her, then by all means, that's wrong. I'm saying that's wrong. But if it's not, I mean, she's gonna do what she's gonna do. It is what it is. That's the business that pays her.
And so, see, I look at this right here. That's the business that pays her, but and then he working for her. Then one of them two gonna have to come to common sense.
Mm-hmm.
One of them two gonna have to come to common sense. Let's just say this turned out what she did was true. Which one of them two gonna say, "Hey, we got to find another avenue"?
They going
They
to
going to
they ain't
they
staying
ain't
here.
saying,
They go to Africa.
but but you know what I'm saying? It's just like you keep pushing the envelope, keep pushing the envelope. People keep pushing the envelope, sooner or later you're gonna wind up getting hurt.
You gonna put your elbow.
Hey,
Then you gonna have a bomb people come up to you.
okay, together. Hold up, Kevin. Together, just go take care of yourself so you get better.
Drink a
Next
hot,
time,
get some
yeah.
lemon and honey. Knock it right on out.
Hold on. How you gonna steal my line?
Oh.
Hey, that's my car, YouTube. I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Damn, your luggage just bailed on you, E.
Hey, you saw that man line. I ain't about to go to court for no little argument of that nature.
But together, next time you go, it start raining, whatever. No lemon, honey, and liquor.
Hennessy.
Yeah, Hennessy. And you got to
cognac.
Yeah, and you got to heat it up. And you got to drink it while it's hot and get on a whole lot of covers and sweat it out. The young folks don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, my cousin, he get. I understand.
But next time, if you go somewhere, make sure you got a coat and an umbrella.
Something
you won't get sick. Cause you know you like that. But it's like these shows like that in Tasha K. They good. You know what I'm saying? Jay, they good. But sometimes you gotta be careful where you step.
Exactly.
Because you got a bunch of think about it, E. You got a bunch of dogs in your yard. And you go pick up that poop. You just gonna walk you just gonna walk in the grass without watching where you stepping?
No, I'm over step.
And sometimes I like seeing the gospel new, but then I go look at stuff up like that. Like we said, both of them got reputation of a past. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now we finna find out who's gonna win the tug of war.
Yeah.
And it's like this. He got a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
She got a little money.
But she ain't got the money like he got.
But she don't need to kill that lawyer that she had in that courtroom that she had with Cardi B.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey Jay, what you think about that lawyer that she killed in there with Cardi B?
My wife was talking to me. What happened?
I said, you know that lawyer that Tasha K had when she went in that courtroom against Cardi B?
Oh man, she did a horrible job.
Hey, I guess they said, you get what you pay for, ain't it?
That's it.
That's what they said.
Dang. Hey, E, I think E and J, although you might not like Tasha K, I think you probably did a better job than she did.
Anyway.
I agree. I think they defended her case better than her lawyers. I agree. You're right.
And I wonder what lawyer did. I guess they went to the yellow pages, and
True.
or they went to know how to hang up telephone numbers on the telephone booth in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
They call 1-800 hire a lawyer.
But I'm like you. I'm gonna wait to see what happen, man. If Kevin Hart win it, it is what it is, man. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. So like I said, I ain't got no dog in the fight, so
I don't either.
I don't either. I'm just like this. If I got $3.4 million, I owe somebody $3.4 million. Hey, I'm taking a step back.
Exactly.
I can't look. I don't care how much money I'm making off of somebody else. Yeah, I can't afford it.
Me and
You gotta look at it this way though. She already had them built up her fan base, so she could talk about anything and she gonna get money.
not necessarily. Not
Yes,
necessarily.
necessarily. I'm telling you.
She can't just talk about anything. If she changed her whole dynamic of her program and not bring the wine, the wine that they know her to bring, she would start losing. She would start losing a lot of subscribers. A lot
She
of
probably
subscribers.
lost them already off the Cardi B thing.
She didn't actually know when that happened with Cardi B, she wasn't even at 1 million subscribers. That whole little scenario pushed her into the million, the million subscribers. It pushed her over. She was only at like, I want to say, because her and Lovely T, I don't know if y'all know Lovely T,
Yeah, I
but
know. Yes.
yeah. So her and Lovely T was kind of like almost neck and neck, and then that kind of like that catapulted her, and then she hit that 1 million because of that little scenario.
You know what? She hasn't she hasn't talked about the right celebrity that everybody loves yet. You see what I'm saying? She gonna hit one of those celebrities that everybody that's in love that they in love with.
Then that's
They're
when
gonna
the
be
head
her. Yeah, yeah, and that's gonna be her downfall. How many times have you seen somebody these TMZs or shows like that talk about somebody that everybody love, and all of a sudden you don't see them no more?
that they done been But at the out same like that.
Same
time,
time,
I think she fell victim to everybody they just picked her out of the one. She was the easiest target because, like, I think TMZ should be sued for a lot of shit too. But the
Exactly.
difference between them and Tasha K, they have a network behind them. She don't have one. And they probably got high price lawyers as well, so it's gonna be hard to sue them. Exactly.
They just trying to make an
Imagine
example out
somebody just suing CNN for false, like saying something reported that was false, and they have been proven to report false news, but you don't hear them getting sued. Nope.
Right.
You never will.
They clearly try to make an example out of her because let's be honest, these networks is scared. All these TMZs or NBC, CBS, all that stuff because it's becoming archaic. Where is everybody at? Where are we at tonight? We on here. This is where I don't even watch TV no more, to be honest. They scared of this. It's people like Tasha K, it's people like Lovely T, it's people like, Hollywood Unlocked. They all on here. Adam 22, DJ Academics. They all on here. They're all streamers. They're all making money. They're not bound by the same things as CBS and NBC and WB. So they're changing the game. I believe they did try to make an example out of Tasha K because of the fact that this is regular folks is coming on here and get more views than people in the media. They get more views.
Yeah, and just like Jay said, it's and she's an easy target. I ain't gonna try to make her a victim because she caused this shit on herself. But she ain't got to, look at, hey, but she look. Although everybody try to people don't watch TV, watch live stream, whatever. But you live stream, although you got your own app, but you got to realize you ain't got the big weird loggers like them network does. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to realize, hey, wait a minute here. Some gonna shake from the tree, and you know who those celebrity who backing those celebrities are, who pulling those strings on those celebrities, right?
Look what
That's
together.
what. Oh, TMZ got the picture up of Kevin Hart and the female. Oh, hey, but like I said, Fox got big time lawyers too. A whole bunch of them.
Yep.
Just sitting away.
So
That's the difference. That's the difference. See that.
The point is, if that picture's up, that means he is cheating. So that means that the assistant ain't lying. Now the only thing that they can get Tasha K for at this point, prove that was she actually trying to extort him. If she wasn't actually trying to extort him, then that whole thing is blown out the water. The picture is up.
Yeah, but thing is, that really doesn't matter, does it? If his
No,
wife had
no.
gave
It
it,
matters a lot. That
not
means
really.
you can't sue her for defamation if TMZ got the pictures of him that he's actually cheating with. That means the assistant was not freaking lying. So the only thing that they could possibly get her on, if they can prove it, did she actually try to extort him? That's it.
But, but
If
thing
they
about, hey,
prove
hold on.
they have the case.
But thing about it, TMZ could put a picture of me and another female. All I care to say something. You see what I'm saying?
We all know Kevin get his freak on. Even Aniko knows that he get his freak on. Like I said, it ain't about him cheating. Everybody knows Aniko knows he cheating. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. This ain't even about that.
I'll put it to you this way, right?
Go ahead.
We don't know the full details of the case, so we'll see how it play out because we don't know what Tasha K said or her people went out and said to Kevin Hart. Because I know the type of person she is. If you don't come up there and do an interview, I'm going to put this out. That is extortion.
That's what I said. That's why
She
I said
does do that.
they can't prove. But if they cannot prove that, if Kevin Hart's attorneys have no documentation of her saying,
I would agree. If they don't have documentation, I would agree. You're
then
right.
it's thrown out the window because TMZ is already reporting and showing the female. So all the other mess doesn't make a difference. If they can't prove that, then they have to throw out their case. That's what their case is built on.
But knowing Tasha K lawyer, which ain't no good lawyer, she'll fuck that up. We already know that.
It ain't even on her lawyer.
Yeah, but I look at it this way right here. Sometimes I don't care what your show is, what you do, and especially if you got no backup, no other kind of income coming in. Sometimes you got to take a step back. I know you wouldn't do that. I know Kevin would do it. I know Jay would do it. I know I wouldn't do it. See what I'm saying? That's right. That's right. If you already got to pay this certain amount of money in a lawsuit, we got to cover. Yeah.
I already told you. I'm going to ride it till the wheels fall off. I got bills to pay. I got to pay off that $4 million. I'm going to keep doing what I know pays me.
But your wage are going to be garnished the whole time.
I'm not going to try
so I wouldn't do that.
I'm not going to try to recreate it. I'm gonna roll it till the wheels fall off. That's what I'm gonna do.
She's sticking to a gun. But
all her wages getting garnished. So all the views that she done got, man, that's going straight to
hey, Jay,
Cardi
B. Hey Jay, she filed Chapter 11.
Yeah, she filed business on I don't know if it was Kiwi Productions or it was another one of their businesses, but she filed bankruptcy on it. She says that she only brings in $60,000 annually a year. And so in that bankruptcy, because it's a business bankruptcy, it's a Chapter 11, that holds her from any type of debtors or creditors, pursuing her anywhere from 6 months to 2 years. So she got 6 months to 2 years to be sheltered and not attacked for that $4 million. So if I'm her, if thinking I'm going to try to get this money within this six months to 2 years to pay this off or make some type of arrangement.
Let's see, what else for this? Yeah, and when did the suit start? When did that case end? What year?
When did the what?
2020.
Bankruptcy?
Yeah.
The judge, I believe it was earlier this year or last year. The judge didn't remove her. They didn't remove the $4 million. She still owes it, but they did grant her the bankruptcy, the Chapter 11. And
What you
I
know?
believe it's
Yeah,
yeah, I believe it was last year or late last year or this year.
yeah. And I look like this right here. She said she ought to make whatever about you just said. Don't when I always say, ain't no telling who watching.
Hmm.
You know when I always say, don't tell who watching your channel, whatever, or watching what you do.
Uh huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she said an unidentified affiliate of Tasha K contacted Kevin Hart, not Tasha K. So again, that makes a difference. That ain't Tasha K extorting. You're gonna have to go after that person, that unidentified affiliate.
But hey, but guess what? Guess who they're gonna go after? They ain't gonna
They're
go
going
after
after
that
her.
affiliate. They're
They
going
going
after the
after
big
her.
fish. They're going after her.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? So, hey, and what I was about to say was, it's like I said, ain't no telling who watching her stuff. Although she do have an app, you see what I'm saying? Ain't no telling who watching that and
I
still making
mean,
that money. And guess
hey,
what? Yeah,
you know people got hackers out here, so shit, they can hack that act. That ain't shit. You got the right hackers out here, shit, they hack that act like it ain't
no,
shit.
no, I'm talking about the courts.
Yeah,
You know people watching,
yeah.
and she talking about she want to make this certain amount, this amount a year.
Shit, they go to them doctors and whatnot. They'll see more than that. Shit, they know that she lying.
I'm gonna tell y'all this though, like before I'm about to drop down respectfully, but I wanted to say salute to you, D Truth. I'm proud of you and your movement. Salute to the panel, salute to the mod, salute to the chat. Love y'all. Happy New Year's to y'all, man. Let's be better in 2024. Let's be better, even greater in 2025. Let's work.
All right, Jay, I want to ask you a question. Hey, did you catch what was this episode 2, season 1? The Wolf Den dialogue yet?
He dropped down.
Oh,
Yeah, he dropped down.
dang, I thought he was still up here. But it's like this is a whole lot gonna be going on, and I had one more thing I want to talk about too before we get out of here.
Shit.
I said I had one more thing to talk about, but
Nah, D2, I know you when you say talk about it, it's gonna start something with a rabbit hole. I know you too well. You can continue.
Are you muted?
I'm trying to find something. What y'all? I'm gonna ask E this question. Then I'm gonna come back to you, Kevin. I want to ask E this question because you're a mother.
Go
All right.
ahead.
Then I'm coming to you. Calm down.
I'm good. Go ahead.
Would you send your 6-year-old on a flight by themselves to a relative city to an airport and a relative pick them up?
I would not. I would fly with my child. However, I do do it.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
That I do know people who do it, who put their child on. People, a lot of people do that. They put their child on a plane, and they technically the stewardess and everyone is supposed to be there to help that child make it to, especially if it's a straight flight or a connecting flight. The people on the plane are supposed to help that child get from one location to the next location. Me myself, I wouldn't do it.
Kevin.
I'm here.
Is he here, E? Or is he here?
I'm
He's
here.
here.
I said I'm gonna start with E, then I'm coming to you, Kevin, with the same
Yeah.
question. Would you put your 6-year-old on a plane by itself to go to a relative house?
No.
Okay. The reason I asked that question, some parent did that and was in the care of a flight attendant and an assistant. But guess what? Them dumb idiot put him on the wrong plane.
Why?
He supposed to be going, I think, to Fort Lauderdale. Guess where he wound up at? Orlando.
Dang, he went all the way.
And that's a four. If you know, that's a 4 hour trip from Fort Lauderdale to Orlando.
Yeah.
And get what the plane come and say. Oh, we'll reimburse you your gas and your time.
Yeah,
Yeah, the gas, money, and time.
they
I'd
had
be
to
like,
go.
can't y'all fly him back, man? And put him on the right plane.
They should have flew him back for free and gave him a
Yeah.
limo drive home.
Yeah.
See, his grandma came from Fort Lauderdale and drove 4 hours to get him at the Orlando airport, and they had the nerve to say that a flight attendant was with him the whole time, and he would talk to his grandma and say, "Ain't nobody with me."
Oh, I sue
Oh,
them.
I see them.
I put a lawsuit out.
How could
Well,
you say a flight attendant was with him, but then he got on the wrong plane, and then you don't even to course correct, you make the person, the parents or the relative, drive to get the child. You don't put them back on the correct plane and pay for their time, their ticket. They owe him a round trip ticket, free
Yeah.
flight, reimbursement,
All
apology,
that.
all that. That's a little baby.
You might have put him in first class for all that you did.
right? What if he could have got trafficked?
Yeah. He could have got anything.
yeah, and this what I don't get right here. He had every whoever the parent did it. They did it right. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They put down what flight he should have been on, whatever.
Mhm.
And a little plastic, whatever. They still got it wrong. And
Like
you know
my
what?
client said, that should be a lawsuit.
You know what? That whoever supposed to be with him, they should be fired. And you know something else. I want to get on some of them adults that were walking by that kid and see him by himself.
Yeah. They should take some of the blame. He only 6 years old. I can see he was like 15, 16 older. Yeah, I can see. But 6, man, come on now. That's a baby at the end of the day.
Yeah, he can't take care of himself. He can't drive.
Nah.
Nothing.
Well, I would say this right here. That's some 6-year-old can't drive. They just can't see on the damn steering wheel.
Yeah.
Hey, have you seen how big some of these 6 years old are?
Oh yeah.
I've seen him.
That ain't a comment.
And here's another story. I'm gonna ask y'all about right here. I ain't gonna go into Simone Biles and her husband claimed that he deprived. I ain't gonna go into that story yet. A university chancellor fired over X-rated side hustle with his wife.
Who?
A chancellor at this university and his wife were making X-rated videos and posting them online, and he got fired.
They were posting for public consumption, or they just slipped up and let their iCloud get discovered.
They posted it. Now this is the question I got. This is the question we should be asking. Who was searching for it to find it and go and tell the university?
I can give you the answer to that. You said a university, right? So you had to be kids. Because then all the people I know are gonna look up stuff like that.
Hey, salute to Nate the Great podcast. Salute, baby.
Nate, he always try to sneak in.
That's how I do that.
But but on the problem we see both of y'all when y'all sneak in, y'all can't sneak in. Been that right, E?
Yep,
Yeah,
he definitely need to make mine because I'm bad him up.
See, I'm gonna have to take a break from YouTube for a while. For real.
But this what I don't understand. Whoever took their time to look that guy up and his wife up on some kind of site, whatever site they had posted their videos on, their own video of X-rated videos in their own time, they need to get a life.
You got people like that all day to do stuff like that.
Right. That's why I said, well, did they post it for for people to watch it, or did they
Yeah,
just
they probably posted it on the website and people probably looked it up. And then once they seen it, they showed it to somebody else. And then you know how it goes. Once it got to the wrong person,
you get what you get if you put it out
that
there
was
for
it.
public consumption? But
Yeah.
how they found it, yeah, I don't know who. Yeah,
I'm gonna say, like I said, college kids probably did that. But that's the only people I know really do something like that.
But this the question I won't answer out here. If it was a college kid, maybe it was somebody else. How would you know to go look there?
I don't know.
Hey,
That's like
like I said, man, people do things like that all the time. I don't say no to people to
maybe
do
they
that.
said something about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you say, E?
Maybe they said something about it. Maybe they didn't trip and said something about it. You know how people, you know, allude to things sometimes. Maybe they said something about it or
Yeah,
on accident.
that can be a possibility. I won't be surprised.
But them two but the ex chancellor of the university said that they is not boarding the school, not messing with school. The school names and all that stuff is not in it nowhere, whatever. And they trumping on they freedom, the First Amendment.
So did they plead the fifth?
No, that was on. Look, it was their own personal life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They married.
I know that. But what I'm asking is, did they plead to the fifth? Like, did they not want to testify?
No, it ain't going to court. They just one. You probably could attest to this. Sometimes in university or whatever, you have a hearing. They ain't giving no hearing. They just fired
Damn. So they wasn't wasting no time with it.
him. But how can you fire somebody for doing something in their personal life and they posted it on a certain website?
They can.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they can because any type of he more than likely signed you sign a contract. So
Yeah.
when you're an employee, you sign a contract. And if whether it was his personal, situation or not, if it gets out to the public and people see it and he is, he's over that establishment, they can't afford that bad press. So he's gonna get fired. It doesn't matter if it's his own personal stuff. The fact that it got out there publicly, it is what it is.
It's already out there. You can't take it back.
Yeah, when certain employees, I mean, I even had to sign one. If I go out there acting a fool with my company's logo on, and somebody catch me on social media acting acting an ass, and I got on all this logo of my company, and it goes viral, and somebody sees it, I can lose my job because
But this what I'm saying right. This what I'm saying right here. Him and his wife. They had anything with the school in the video.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He is a chairman of that school. If it got out public, viral, that's going to cause bad publicity to that university because he is the chancellor.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you what, that's going to cause them bad press. And if they try to hire anybody else that think about hiring anybody else, they're gonna look at this right here. Damn, they fired him for that. That ain't nothing. But yet You find them for doing what they do, but you got this guy over here stealing money. Which one should you be worried about?
I mean, either don't bring bad press. So the other one, if he's stealing money, they probably kept that under wraps. They don't want people to know about it. The whole thing is they don't want people to know. So once people know, then you in trouble.
Better they off. Yeah.
Right. Once it go viral and people finding out about it, us, and we talking about it, then that's when the problem arises.
But you know what? I got to side with that chancellor though, the ex-chancellor. Because it's like that person who went actually digging to find it. You gotta look at that person sideways too.
Yeah. I mean, because
that person probably the only person that probably seen it when it said something.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
saying? Somebody close to that knew it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Close to him.
And he probably he or she was probably mad. I'm saying why he or she probably mad. Yeah, I'm finna go there. They didn't ask them to join.
That could be.
Hey, what else?
What else?
Could be a possibility.
Yep, that's that's one possibility. Another possibility is they fell out. He got mad, whoever it is got mad, and they decided to get even with him. That's a hell of a way to get even, but people do strange things.
Yeah, but guess what? Now they look at. We know people at the university don't get paid that much, right?
No.
Shoot, they gonna make it. They can go on and make X-rated video they want to now, can they?
Yeah. Cause they ain't on the they can do it in their home or wherever they at. As long as they don't get caught with if they go
What you talking about? Oh my damn for? You see that E? Okay, you see that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
What you talking about together? We know, but it's late night. It's a lot of strange stories going around. Know what I'm saying? It's a lot of strange stories that I wouldn't be caught in some of them positions.
No.
I know he won't be caught in them kind of positions.
I'm not going to go videos or nothing of me and mine up on no internet. The stupid thing was, didn't you say? I think you said they said it was a violation of their First Amendment.
Yep, I think they said First Amendment, 14th Amendment, and something else.
I mean, like she said,
it has nothing to do with that. The First Amendment is religion and freedom of speech and press. That ain't got nothing to do with showing your ass.
Like she said, once they sign that contract or whatever that site is, whatever they do on that site and it get put out there, it's already out there. They can't take it back.
Exactly.
She said when I said join in, when you join in.
Yeah. I mean, she would. It could have been a woman. Now we don't know.
Maybe that jealousy. You know what I'm saying?
And when a woman gets scorned, boy, they will go to extreme measures to destroy that person.
I would say he won't, but I know better.
Yeah. I'm just I ain't gonna say no more.
You know better what?
Huh?
You know better.
No, you trying to put me out there. I ain't gonna do that.
Okay, I ain't put myself out there like that.
No. He said when a woman gets scorned like that, hey, don't tell what she'll do. Hey, you better watch out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think like Kevin said, it was somebody close to him. It was definitely somebody close to him.
And that
Definitely.
woman probably felt some type of like, oh, this nigga ain't fucking with me. Okay, I got some of his.
Dang, I'm gonna drop the iCloud out there. Boop, boop. There you go. Deal with that. Deal with that.
Let me tell you this. I think it was the same person that for saved that little child till he got to Fort Lauderdale to his grandmama that put that video out.
Possibly. But
How
D2, we don't know that, but you
that?
might be right. We'll never know.
But
We'll never know.
but when people see thing I see about the social media, we talk about this on your live on y'all on the Wolf Den dialogue. Once you put something on the internet, it's out there it's out there.
Yeah, it's out there for you.
But the thing is, what do you want your child or your grandchild to see?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because a lot of
because
people don't think about it.
because they sure go back in the like if somebody will find, let's say all of us here, we doing all the crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, just say your grandchildren, Kevin, your grandchildren come back to you like, Grandma, Granddad, this y'all? How you gonna explain it to them?
I'm
I know
trying to say the
that's
same
my
damn thing. I'm just gonna be bold with it. I'm like, yeah, that was me, and I did this and this and this and this, and I'm sorry, and I'm just go away.
He's like, baby, I was doing something strange for a little change. Yeah, that was me.
Mm,
That was me. I ain't gonna lie, baby. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just gonna be bold. I'm like, yeah, that was me, and the girl you see me with, I knew her from somewhere, but I'm gonna just leave it at that. I ain't gonna go to deep.
Uh, you know what question I asked? Like, where y'all get it from? My friend is the brother showed it to me. That's embarrassing.
I'm like, your friend should have showed you that. That wasn't for your eyes to see.
Okay, wait, look. He said the song, I be stroking. That's what I was doing. I be stroking.
Hey, Clarence Carter, Lord have mercy. But you know what? I know they got some kids. I know they got some children,
Oh
right?
yeah, and they probably not heard about it.
Did they show a picture of what it looked like? Was he older? Was he, he's probably older. Just, I would like to know what the couple looked like.
Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. I'm finna go get it.
Just please don't let it be some old, 70-year-olds out here trying to, pop it and drop it like it's hot making videos. Please don't let it be.
Yeah, you never know. I done seen people do strange things on the internet. That's all I'm saying.
Really? I don't even want to see it. I don't want to even put that in my eye gate. I don't even want to put that in my eye gate. Because once you see it, it's hard to, it's hard to
Get it
erase
out of
it.
your mind.
Yeah. So I don't even want to see it. Oh Lord, look at him. Who want to see that?
Hmm. That man look like he about 80.
Right. That's somebody was jealous. They didn't get a chance to join in. Yep, that's what that
And
was.
they did that as blackmail. Like, okay,
Yep.
you ain't want to add me? Okay, I got you.
I'll drop it. Boop,
Yep.
boop. Right on the internet. There you go. There you go.
I'm thinking when I saw that, I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, nah, like, hold, wait a minute.
He's trying to keep
I couldn't find no word to say when I saw that. When I saw that story, like, what the hell? I'm like, now you got look. Now you see them. If you got kids in college or still in school, you got to if they teach them married. Now you wonder if they got some X-rated videos online somewhere now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
He
even
like,
know.
yeah, let me get this out. They gonna be curious.
Nasty. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I don't even want to. I wouldn't even want to see that video. No, thank you.
I'm like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm gonna look, man. Y'all put that way in the back somewhere. That'll never be found again.
Right.
Abandoned.
Yeah, yep. Your child, your children, like, Mom, Dad, y'all embarrassing. I'm like, what you talking about? This right here?
How did you find that? You ain't supposed to looking for it. Well, we found it in the back of the trash can, and we dug it up, and we wanted to look at it, and we was interested, so we looked at it, and it blew our minds what we saw.
By the time we get older, by the time we get older, and these young folks get older, our age, man, that stuff gonna be so normal because
Mm-hmm.
everybody's dropping sex tapes. You got kids in high school dropping sex tapes,
Mm-hmm.
and they think nothing of it.
Nope.
So it's gonna be normalized at some point. They gonna be like, oh, okay, your mama got a sex tape too? Yup, my mama got 3. My mama got 5.
It'd be like, what are you at? Let me see it. Ooh, gross.
And if
Exactly.
that happen, I hope I be nowhere around when it
Me
happens.
neither. Me
Me
neither.
neither. You know, this is a little bit of whoever invented this internet. They knew what the hell they were doing too, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Lord have mercy. Got fired for the job. They got a 6-year-old supposed to be in Fort Lauderdale instead of Orlando on a plane by itself. I'm with you on that, E. Ain't no way my 6-year-old going nowhere by itself. I'm buy myself a round trip ticket, himself a round trip ticket, and her round trip ticket. Guess what? I'm making sure they get dry. Make sure they get to where they're going. Then I'm coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
My youngest is in he's 20. And I still, when he went to Vegas, he just went to Vegas with some friends to one of them like Comic-Con type things, or what do you call them? Anime.
What, the Comic-Con adventure?
Yeah, that stuff. I still I still flew down there with him. Now, I let him get his own hotel, way somewhere else on the strip. Me and hubby was on the other side of the strip, but I was still out there with him because he had never been out there. And that's Sin City. And I was like, you kind of you still wet behind the ears. You ain't street smart. You
Dang.
suburban black. You ain't street smart. I was like, no, you ain't going anywhere by yourself.
Hey, what did he say that when you said that you were going with him? What did he say?
He at first he didn't like it. At first, to be honest, he did not like it. But when I explained to him, because he said something to me that to me just like, you ain't thinking right. But again, he's suburban black. He ain't hood black. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, he ain't Oaktown black.
yeah, he wasn't raised in that environment. So his spidey senses don't tingle like that. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I was like, your spidey senses should be tingling. And he was like, okay. And then when I explained it to him, he was like, oh. I was like, yeah. The situation was he wanted to drive down there with some folks that he met in these, these discords. They were all gonna go down, get a hotel, be down there. And he wanted to, one of them was a female, and she was persuasion. And she said she was gonna drive, and she was like, I'll come pick you up, and we'll drive all down there to Vegas together. And I was like, okay, who else gonna be in the car? And she's like, her and a couple other people. I'm like, you only met these people online, right? And he's like, yeah, we chop it up all the time. I was like, yeah, but she persuasion, number one. And he was gonna be the only melanated person in the car. Everybody else was, either persuasion or, Hispanic or something like that. I was like, say for instance, you in the desert, driving from California to Vegas, you got to go through the desert. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? What if y'all get into it? Y'all don't really know each other like that. They decided to kick you out the damn car. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? He's like, I was like, yeah, you not exactly. You don't know. And then what if the female, she try to get at you, you don't want to get at her, and she say something, she can run and tell the cops, or pull over and tell a cop anything. Who they gonna believe?
They gonna believe her.
Exactly. You the only melanated one in the car, right? What if they? It's just it was so many ways I spent it. He was like, oh, I was like, yeah, and the fact that you ain't thinking like that, I'm a roll with you, but you're gonna get your own hotel room, different hotel. I was like, I just want to be in the vicinity. I don't want to have to, hop on a plane and something go down. I want to be down the street, got my rental car, and it's all good. I if he grown, so 6 years old, you already know. Ain't no way my 6-year-old gonna get on the plane if I didn't even let my 20-year-old go to Vegas by itself the first time.
Hey, E, you need to let your 20-year-old come to ATL. Let him get the real spirit, get some of the spirits of the hood, or take him to Oak Town 1. Now, look, hey, Kevin, he gonna be 30. He want to be. He won't be able to go nowhere by himself. Mama had to come with him.
He's going to another event, and he going by himself. It's just that was his first time like leaving the state, and I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? It didn't feel right to me, in the fact that he wasn't thinking that common sense, or it's spidey senses. To me, your spidey senses, they wasn't tingling, and I was like, I gotta talk to you. And so he, after that, and when I explained, I gave him different scenarios of what could happen. You know what I'm saying? He got it after that. That's all I wanted him to understand. I need him to think that way, but I understand that he doesn't think that way because he's not in the environments that I grew up in. So he ain't never had to think like that. You know what I'm saying?
Where the next event gonna be anyway?
What do you think?
That your son went to in Vegas again?
Oh, in Vegas?
Yeah.
It's usually, what did he say? It's like August, probably July, August of next year or something like that.
Because I know they had Comic-Con in Atlanta too.
Yeah, they have Comic-Con all over. But yeah, this coming week. So him and his friends is going, I'm not gonna be nowhere around there. I trust him now, but like I said, I realized at that point he wasn't up on game like that. I just took it for granted that, being around me, being around, his dad, talking to us, I assumed. But when he said what he said, I was like, you ain't thinking right. Let me let me holler at you.
I mean, you being protective of your son, you ain't want nothing to happen. I understand that.
Yeah, because when you around, he still don't get, like I said, young people, they still in that age. I don't see color. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta see color.
Yeah.
In certain situations, if you the only one that's of color, you need to understand what your color means in certain situations. And he just, when I explained that to him, he was like, oh, I was like, yeah, to you ain't thinking that way. But it can happen.
Yeah, at any time,
Anytime. Not saying that it's good, it can happen. Then what you gonna do? I can't just call me. Now I gotta hop on I gotta get a flight, a red eye, or something, or call an attorney out there. I just want to be I want to be driving distance.
And together said, yeah, drive to Las Vegas. She said, it's a hell of a dog out there for mine.
You got to go through the desert.
Yeah, it's hot as hell down there in Vegas. I'm like, man, I don't see how people
stay bodies in that desert. It's bodies in that desert.
Yeah.
Hey, and you were thinking, I don't want my son to be one of them.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't think it would, but you know what I'm saying? I just wanted him to, you gotta be mindful. Especially when you don't know. It's not like you going with your homeboys. that you've been friends with since junior high. You going with people you just met that you vibing with in Discord. You don't know these people.
Yeah. So you got to be cautious. Even though you meet people online, you still got to be cautious.
Yeah, them ain't your friends. Them
Yeah.
people
You just
on
met
the
them.
internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what? Look, if you don't trust some of your family, where you gonna trust people from the in Discord or internet?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is he up on game now? How is it now?
He finna go with some friends of his. They already talking about they need a extra luggage bag so they can bring alcohol and all this mess. I'm like, look, let me tell you something. I ain't finna, I got a little, overnight bag for y'all, but y'all ain't finna take my luggage and try to lug it, some alcohol and get caught up. No.
Man, I'll tell you what they need that luggage bag for. That bar you got, hey, that brewery you got in there.
You know that's a alcohol. He ain't taking my alcohol.
Oh no, he ain't having that. She gonna make sure that if she gotta lock him up, she gonna make sure he ain't getting them.
Okay, they already.
Especially the good kind.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Hey, what you say? They can have the cheap one, but don't take the good one, huh?
Yeah, you ain't taking none of it. My pantry is off limits unless y'all gonna drop some money. Now, if you drop some money, you can have it. You don't want to go to the store, I get it. Drop me some cash so I can recop. I got you.
Hey, D True, she like my mother, yo, because my mom was like that. If she run out of something, she go right to the liquor store and restock it again.
Exactly.
Look, E, how many times have you actually ran out?
I don't have it's low. I just make sure I add an extra. You saw I had like 2 and 3 behind it. That's full. I keep it, and it's not like we use it all the time. So most of the time it gets used on special occasions. So like the holidays, yes, that pantry gets used a lot. Any type of event or something. If I gotta make drinks or I'm mixing drinks to bring to an event that I go to or that we go to, then yeah, I use it and then I have to restock. I just keep it restocked. I don't like to. I'm just one of those people. I'm also with the toilet paper and the paper towels. I go to Costco and Sam's Club.
Yeah, you do what my yeah, you do what my sister do. Go to Costco.
Aluminum
foil. Oh Lord have mercy.
All my extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, and I got like just bottles. I go to Costco and get so I don't have to keep. I'm just one of those people. I don't want to have to go run to the store. Oh, I forgot. I ain't got it. My husband be like, you out. And sometimes I go and be like, I'll forget that I have more than enough, and I still buy it. He's like, we already got that. And I be forgetting. But
Lord have mercy. Hey, I know your husband sometimes be rubbing his head like shit. Hey, but hey, Kevin, we already know. When we go to a we go to a house, it BYOB.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You ain't gotta bring for entertainment for when people come by and they want to have a drink. I have alcohol. I don't know.
Hey, look here. You know what you gonna tell Kevin?
Well,
I need to go back to the liquor store. I need to go restock.
And you know what I'm gonna say? Hey, D Truth. You know what I'm gonna say? Have fun.
I'm drinking. I'm sure gonna drink it.
I know you will.
But this is one of the fun lives that I did. And tomorrow night, I don't know what time we'll start. We're gonna do a New Year's celebration.
I'm not gonna make it tomorrow. Our wedding anniversary.
So who getting married?
I already know.
Yeah, that's how.
Hey, look. I got a surprise. I got a surprise for that too.
You got what?
I said, who getting
Who
married?
getting married? Look, if I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise, would it?
Who you for?
Don't worry about it.
There you go.
Hey, Carrie, that's gonna be thinking. That's gonna be. Look, she gonna have fun with her husband tomorrow night. The
I
night.
know.
I know. Hey, get what? She's hey, after that she's gonna like. I wonder what did you got with damn sleeve.
What do you have on your damn sleeve, sir?
You know he not
You know
gonna
he
tell
not
you
gonna
that.
tell you that. I don't know why she keep asking.
I'm trying to warn my client, but she don't want to listen right now.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna shut up and listen. My attorney is present. I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, but I ain't gonna tell you. But you gonna be surprised. I already know. I already know you weren't gonna be there. I didn't forget. What you say? E? What you say? E?
I said I was like, I didn't know if y'all remember, but I was like, that's my wedding anniversary. I'm not gonna be on live. I'll be off communicado tomorrow.
We know.
Y'all enjoy.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad it don't fall on Friday night.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we have to move to a special night then.
Anniversary. So yeah, thankfully it fell on Sunday because I ain't gonna tell my husband like, nah, we can't celebrate our, I gotta go live. I don't think he gonna understand that one. So
Nah, we ain't gonna do you like that. We gonna let you.
Hey, Kevin. No, hey, look, we weren't gonna let her do that anyway. Look,
everybody.
uh-huh. Hey, you know, so Kevin.
What?
Look, her husband wouldn't let her back up no more.
No.
No. I'm like, no, I thought they were cool, but dang. Now, yeah, I know. Hey, I know she's gonna say, okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But if I know do shit the way I do, he gonna reschedule it. That's all I'm saying. Saying no more.
Okay. Yeah, he's.
In other words, she gonna be out. Hey, she gonna be out of the pocket tomorrow. Today. She gonna be out of the pocket today. But she be back in. Hey, she be back in the pocket Monday.
Yep.
But I'm serious about that break though. I am gonna take a break. I don't know how long it's gonna
be. You gonna unplug from social media? You gonna fast from social media?
No, I'm just gonna take a break from YouTube for a minute. But I be if D2 have a live or someone, I'll be listening on the TV.
You gonna be in
when look when is 20s not having no live? Either B-Roll live or Jason live. I'm live. Yep. E be going live. Now, I said to Mondo, hey, guess what? In other words, you're gonna be listening to the Whipped In dialogue on the TV on Fridays.
Yeah.
How the hell did we get stuck with Friday night?
I don't know.
I know why. I already know because the two shows y'all did on my channel and did on the Mono channel, it was always on Friday night. And everybody got used to y'all coming on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was on. You could be right. You could be right. So I can see that I'm wrong. Was it? Thank you together.
What was the question?
18 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, my turn reservation.
Oh, I can't wait to I can't wait the other 2 years that come by. No, look, 25th, 2025 will be 20 years.
Yep.
22 altogether, but sometimes people don't count that the 2 years that you've been dating.
Right.
D2, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Man, can we get to 24? 25? Can we get through this one first, man?
He like, you done jumped to 2025. Come on,
exactly.
Look here. Oh, would I be in? Oh, damn. I'm getting old.
You said it.
No. I want to ask y'all both this question. Hey, y'all ever went to a family reunion or went to see a family member that you seen in a while? And last time you seen them, they had a child. They weren't even walking or crawling.
Yeah.
And you go back. They about 10 years old. Like, dang, what time go? Make you feel old, don't it?
That's what I said. Let's get through this one.
I got plenty of them like that. Maybe babies, and the next time I see them, be like, "Oh, you a teenager? Dang."
Look, go ahead and check your driver. I had to go check your driver. Like, me see how old you was then.
I don't count.
But I think it was meant for. I think it was meant for you. E. With together put. I think it was meant for you. With together put it. That I highlighted.
Oh. Let me see. Thank you. Pop bottles. Yes, we will. Hey,
don't pop too many to have a hangover.
And our anniversary, I'm gonna pop some bottles.
We know.
Well, we know.
Hey,
Kevin. When she come back on live, we might not see her. Then Tuesday be like, she come live like, what happened to you? Oh, you had a hangover, huh?
I'll make sure so I don't get a hangover.
That's what they all say. I ain't buying that.
I'm gonna make sure I eat something, before I,
Hey, D2.
in the light.
You forget about her co-host, man.
Oh, talk about Silverback.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I told her, I said, who did the live on was it B-Rob panel? Yeah, B-Rob panel. You heard what I told her, Silverback. You gotta stop dropping down because you the co-host. Co-host can't drop down like that.
That's why I told even Silverback last night in her live. Both of y'all stay focused.
Okay. He having to drive down because he having stuff to do with his daughter, or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand. We understand. But I'm just gonna say this right here. I didn't want to say this on B-Rod channel, but I'm saying it on mine. Them troll got sniped last night.
I know you was on
I know. And they got sniped in B-Rod chat too, didn't they?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Silverback got him. Look at on all 20 each. All everybody who's social is with Pet Council is a no-fly zone.
Oh yeah, I seen you put that in her chat last night. I seen that.
Cause when I sniped them, I wanted them to stay doing what they were doing instead of worrying about what's going on in the chat. They were like, "Damn, ain't no more came in out they figured I was sniping them, I was hiding them and everything." Like, no, we can't go in bed for that chat. They too good.
Yeah, cause Sirius says he sniped him and he sniped him right after.
Yep.
I said, damn, they weren't playing.
Actually put a she'll hide the comment, and I just be like, I time them out for the rest of the show. They're like, y'all gone. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, and thinking I didn't want. See, I was thinking when we had said we were gonna do the whip the dialogue on your channel.
Mm-hmm.
I already had it in my mind like, you know, I'm gonna snipe them anyway, because I already knew they were coming. We already knew they were
Oh yeah,
coming.
I told you yesterday. I said you better be careful because them trolls gonna come out. And what I said,
You're right.
they can. Like they're saying, if you build it, they will come.
Okay.
Yeah, and I already had that back in my mind like this is gonna be a no fly zone because I don't want nothing. Because we already had little issues, right? E
Mm-hmm.
and
Other dude.
and I didn't want you to have to concentrate what's going on in the chat, to concentrate what you was doing. You see what I'm saying? That's why I was like left and right.
Yeah, you was.
Okay. You was like a. Let me see.
Cause when I seen you two in the chat, he was like, I'm in sniper mode. I said, oh shit, I know what that means. He gonna be sniping them left and right, and that's what he was doing. He was a man of his word.
Hey, did you see what I did? You see the comment when I made when I made that E?
I didn't. Wait.
Yeah. Now when I said I was in sniper mode on your channel.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh,
I did.
Cause I think Angelo came in there last night. Y'all got rid of him real quick. He's maybe in there for maybe.
You shoot him for 5 minutes. I thought it was about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was at 1400. I want to win at 14 what? I would. I'm asking you this question. I'm going to say I was sure going to be at 1400 last night. Your live deal last night. What you thinking the number's going to be, E? When you looked at them?
To be honest, I was just hoping for like 500. That's what I had my mindset. I was like, we do 500. We doing good. 500 views. Anything 500 was cool. I didn't expect it to do what it did, but I'm happy.
1400.
Yep.
Hey, you talking about your watch time hours?
Yeah. I do what Mondo suggested. I'm gonna create a with music and do one of those.
Now, although I am demonetized, I did get them 4,000 watch time hours. It seems like I'm going live every day when I can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, but we get ready to get out of here because it is 2 o'clock on the East Coast.
And it's 12 o'clock.
No, it's 11:45 out there, ain't it?
Wait. Together. Did you put in there? Did you put enough Hennessy? Because the Hennessy gonna knock you out. The honey and the lemon is just to soothe your throat. But the Hennessy knock you out.
Hey, did you put on some long sleeve shirt and pants? Did you get under the cover? You got to start sweating.
Yeah, sweat it out.
And you got to drink it while hot.
You can't be doing it with no tea and Hennessy. That got to be Hennessy, lemon, and honey. No tea.
And you gotta put it on the stove and burn it. And guess what? All depends on how much honey you put in there. It gonna taste good.
Right.
So I went on an answer now. It look like we all wait on that answer. I guarantee she wasn't under no covers.
Mm-mm.
You don't see us no more. You know what it is.
Stuff about that stuff about anything. But you did see that moonshine that you eat, Kevin, at Jason's house.
Oh, at Jason?
Yeah, when they show that moonshine.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they
13.
in the country.
She said my body.
It can hurt. It helps with that too.
I'm
I'm just,
saying wow.
just trying to figure out what she meant by 12, 13.
She's saying it's 12. Now it's 12 on the West Coast.
It's 12, 14 out there.
Yep. Pacific.
Oh yeah. Damn. You know what I was looking at?
What?
I was looking at the hour, the 2 hour barcode of the goddamn line.
Damn, you should say man.
At least I can admit it.
Yeah.
She said, shut up. No.
We already know that.
She be going to
Hey, we already knew she wasn't under the cover, didn't we?
Absolutely.
See, you got to be under the cover for it to work.
We know it ain't all Hennessy neither because you back on here typing. Had it been all Hennessy, you would be knocked out right now. You would be in dreamland.
You've been night.
Night.
I thought you were asleep.
Come on now. Together sleep at this time of night? Nah.
I should have known.
Yeah, you should know better.
I will admit it.
She should. I guess Kevin, I think she said man, he called her out on it.
Yeah, y'all did.
We had to put her on the spot. See how hard your little sister is, don't you, E?
Yes.
Yeah. She gonna be like, I can't breathe. You know. Yeah, but I had one of them days today at the work. Had a customer say the soup not hot. Like, okay. You can warm with them microwave because I ain't finna hear my associates warm something up. You burn yourself. That's a lawsuit. Then they had them leave the trash on the table. Gave her a refund. Opened one of the soup up they had in the cup, right? Steam coming out of there.
He said, no, Hennessy don't make me sleep. Oh, Lord. You adverse to the cognac? Does it make you... Never mind. I ain't going to say that. I ain't going to say that.
Hey, she about to go there, Kevin.
Yeah, she was.
Look, we weren't going to stop either.
No, I'm right over here.
Myself.
Hey, you been around us too long. You been around Armando, myself, B-Roy, Jason, Silverback, Kevin. You been around us too long.
Why you say that?
Because you about to say so. You stopped yourself when you said it.
Yes, sir. I know. When I want to. It's a choice.
We already know you ain't. Look, fellas, ladies, whoever you are,
You are
You
not
are not
holding me
holding me
together.
together.
Oh Lord, have mercy. That's the alcohol talking. The question is, are you under the covers? I can tell when she tight. Sometimes she misspell words too.
Why you be calling her out? Let her. Yeah, sometimes she misspell words.
But she ain't the only one. I know you. I know you don't see in the chat people try to spell so that was like, wait a minute, what they trying to say?
Hey,
Hey,
sometimes I
sometimes
miss
I
that
miss
even
that
too.
even too.
I type fast. Are you on mute? I know you running your mouth. You on mute.
I said, I said that I can't type fast. I can't type fast. I can't. I don't know why. I know what the letters at.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I got these goddamn big hand, fat fingers at that. Eh,
What that
What
got to
that
do
got
with
to do
anything?
with anything?
I don't want to misspell nothing, and y'all laughing at me.
Oh
Oh
Lord,
Lord.
that's what they
That's what
have
they have
spell
spell
checks.
check.
Yes, I
I
did.
did.
I sure did. She said
She
I'm
said
in the
I'm in
bed.
the bed.
Okay.
You in the bed, but do you have the covers on you?
You got to wrap yourself
Wrap your
up like a burrito.
Cause she gonna need it to sweat it out.
Hmm.
I said she gonna need it to sweat it out.
Most definitely. You got to wrap yourself up in there.
Cause that's what my cousin do. If he gets sick, he gonna use him. He'll use white liquor.
See,
Hmm.
I do a lot of talk to texting too.
See, she trying to avoid that answer we asked her. You noticed that, right?
What?
They tell her, yeah, is she under the covers?
He might
See,
be ignoring y'all
y'all
question.
question.
yeah, I know. See, I'm just waiting for her to get an answer before we get out of here.
Together
Together.
so he can close out the show.
Well, I'm about to get down, so y'all can close it.
You gotta give your shout outs.
Oh damn!
Before they drop before the end of the show without giving it. What is it? Your shout outs and your comment.
What comment?
Hey, Kevin.
Hmm?
See, her Silverback is host and host. She my co-host tonight, so guess what? I gotta go with the co-host said.
Any last shout outs?
And I can't leave right now.
Oh, she
I
said
have to.
yes, father.
I got a question. I got a question. Who on this try to believe her?
Look,
Look,
easy. She
easy.
said
She
to
said
close
to
out.
close out.
Yes, father.
Of it.
Yes,
Yes.
he is under
Yes.
the cover.
Under the cup.
I don't know. I don't know if she undercover now. She might just try to tell us that to get us off her back.
Nope.
Nope.
Close out the show.
Kevin, your final thoughts and shut out.
Um, thank you, D Truth, for letting me come up here like always. Um, thanks to my client, uh, the Now River, everybody, Eve James, Diamond Shooter, and I'm about to get down. And everybody have a good New Year.
You
And I know
too.
people gonna probably turn up tonight by midnight. I mean, and I'm literally gonna take a break. I don't know how long the break gonna be, but like I said, I watch on the TV And if I get called out by my client, I know.
Sometimes, though. I feel you.
If I get called out by my client, I know.
You know, I'm gonna
Yeah.
call you out if I see you in other chats because we be in the same chat sometimes. So
Yeah, I seen you. I was in Miss 504 chat, and I seen you in there.
mouth of the south. Yep.
Mm-hmm. See,
See,
you
hey,
tried to call me out.
hey, she
Oh,
did call you out. Hey, E, look who just not showing up. We finna leave.
I know
I
the
know the
sleepy
sleepy
lone wolf.
lone wolf.
well, I'm about to go. Well, as long as we come up here, y'all have a good conversation.
We finna go now. You know he got something to say, don't you? You
Yeah,
know he got something to say, don't you? You know he got something to say.
Mhm.
Right there. Right there. Now what?
Yo.
We about to go. You late.
I know. I just got up.
It's time to go back to sleep now.
Mm.
He the
He the
lone
lone.
sleepy wolf.
Hey,
That's
Mama
gonna be your
Wolf.
name for tonight. It's all right.
Hey, Mama Wolf. Hey,
Hey,
Big Wolf.
we held it down. You can catch the replay.
You know I had to make an appearance. How y'all doing, Chad? Probably y'all going back to sleep.
You sound like you sleep talking.
And
And
then
then
he
he
is
is.
for
Mm.
real.
Y'all catch my live earlier.
I was on the panel, and she was on the panel.
I don't
You talking about this morning?
I ain't talking about the second half.
I didn't know you did want a second hand.
No, after y'all drop down.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
know you
No, you
said
said
it after I dropped down.
Mm.
I thought you were I thought you closed it out.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay.
hey, he still asleep, remember?
Oh,
Oh,
sleep
we
talking.
talking.
Yeah. Go and get your go and get your. Hey, you going next to last because I'm going last. Go and get your shout outs. And I will ask for your left out. Just go and get your shout out because you don't know what topic we were talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
start. What you say?
I said,
I
what
said,
was
what
your
was
thought?
that? We try to go, B Rob. She said you got to get. The co-host said you got. Hey, your big sister said you got to catch the replay.
Okay.
I'm going to sleep. I want to
I
be
want to
like
be
you.
like you.
Yep.
All right.
Go get your shout out, B Rob.
I'm not gonna
I'm
see
not
you
gonna see you
tomorrow,
tomorrow.
so
So
Happy New Year, little bro. I
Okay.
will not be on the lives tomorrow. I'm celebrating our wedding anniversary is tomorrow, so I won't be live tomorrow at all.
Okay. Congratulations, Mama Wolf.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
You too. Shout out to the Nile River. Shout out to Black. Shout out to the Wolfpack Council. And y'all be safe out there and get ready for the new year. God bless y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all going back to sleep. Lone Wolf out.
Along with
along with
Good night. Good morning, or which way you look at it. Alrighty.
shout out to everyone in the chat. My attorney, together, my sister. Who else was in the chat today? Nate the Great.
Armando, Keyway.
Oh, Silverback always. My better half. James Wilson. Everybody.
James Thomas.
Oh, Jay.
J-
I like.
yep.
I like Jay. I like the fact that he came up here with with a different opinion. I love that. I love that. And he was that was a good conversation. So shout out to Jay Thomas, everybody that participated, and to D Truth, Armando, uh, Silverback. I think it said Silverback, Big Dog. Who am I missing? The Wolfpack Council, Truth Nation.
nation.
Uh, uh, Black Butterfly.
Black Butterfly, thank you. 20 East Nation, salute to all of y'all. Again, thank you guys so much for showing up and showing out yesterday. Last night, it was epic. I appreciate it. And everybody seems to have liked what we had to say. So I definitely appreciate y'all always for the support and the love. And my final thought or my final comment, I'm gonna always say now is Proverbs 18:21, which is death and life is in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. So speak life, not death. Be positive, not negative. And God bless.
All right. And shout out to the Whippet Council. And prayers and thoughts goes up to Raiders, Raiders Mama and Raider.
Here's my shout out.
And respect to shout out to Kevin, Jay Thomas, Keyway LA, Jane Wilson. And who else was in here? Nate. I got a feeling I missed somebody else that was up in here. K9 ATL.
K9
Rob Zilla TV. He pops in every now and then.
and Keyway.
At Keyway LA.
Yep.
No, I'm laughing at this comment.
Shout out to the right? He the great agitator. That's the agitator. Armando is the debater. D Truth like to agitate. He like to shake the table.
I like to shake the tree, see what falls out of it.
Okay, shake. See, I said when he you know, he like to hug the tree. Now you want to shake the tree. Okay.
Now who hugging the tree?
Big dog. You know, he said he loved to hug. You gotta go hug a tree. He loved to hug a tree.
Oh, what? You know what? We are a family. We crack jokes on each other if we there or not there.
I'm just saying.
Hey, that's a quote and unquote, ain't it?
Yep.
Okay. On that note, everybody thinking Nile River, Queen Louise Jane, Diamond Shooter, everybody on Nile River and the elevation game, everybody that support 20 East, Woodpack Council, Truth Nation, thank y'all for y'all support. Like I always said, love and respect yourself, because you love and respect yourself, you will see through some BS. And love yourself, because who's gonna love you better than you do yourself? It takes some self-reflection when you get a chance. I gotta play two outro before I go. Now three. I'm not gonna call you. I'm not gonna text you more. And I would love to tell your husband happy anniversary.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
thank
And
you.
y'all
Yeah.
can send me a text. I just gonna be online.
And on that note, for It's Just ETV, my co-host, would already know she always be the first one to pop up here.
I be
I
trying
be
to
trying
read
to
the
really
express.
yes.
I be liking to hear, see who's gonna pop up.
Yeah, you be giving them a chance. Yeah, you do. And for my co-host, It's Just ETV, B-Rock popping up, Kevin, Jay Thomas, and together, you better be under that cover because the hot and tight ain't gonna work if you let you under that cover, sweating it out. So, just let you know. I'm your host, the truth slash the love slash the enforcer, and we are truly, truly out of here.